Yes, Paul. I'll come. 1 second. Give me a minute. I will. First one. I think it's all right, bro. It's not too much. It's okay. Haribol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Welcome. Thank you all for coming. I know I asked you to come a little early. Yes, sir. Jai Jagannath. So I thought we'll spend some time talking about our topic and also Radhayatra. And also, it's one important desire that we all have to chant together. We are missing that because there's so much to cover in 2 hours. And sometimes my one topic is also going into second session just to discuss, clarify your questions. So our first SSR, where I was student attending there, these 12 sessions went into, how many sessions can you remember? 25. 120 sessions. Oh. Karma session, I've asked the person who was teaching me, I've asked him such a questions that it went for 4 months. I was asking him so many questions. At every slide, at every page, I was stopping Leelananda Prabhu, who is my Siksha Guru, has been teaching me. I was stopping him. Okay. But I've run this few times now. I've run once in exactly 12 sessions, each one topic. There are times we went 2 sessions topic, sometimes even 3 sessions, depending upon the inquisitiveness of the people, how many questions they want and kind of things. So I think nobody will be as troublesome as me to my Siksha Guru because I've asked him so many questions and made him run for months and months together. Hare Krishna. But are you all liking it? Yes. You feel it's very helpful to you? Okay, good. Then it is worth the time. I know if you are coming early in the morning, then that means you are showing interest and you are considering it as a priority. My special thanks to Vasantrao Prabhu. I mean, he comes 10 minutes before. Today I said 7, he was here by 6:50. I think he was helping me set things and kind of things. Thank you, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanatari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanatari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। हरिर्नाम हरिर्नामेव केवलम, कलौ नास्तैव गतिरन्यथा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ब्रह्ममत्व गौड़ीय संप्रदाय की जय। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। Hare Krishna, welcome again everyone for coming in. So today we are going to discuss another important topic. But before important topic, let us do the prayers. ఇవాళ ప్రేయర్స్ ఎవరో చేస్తా ఉన్నారు? ఇద్దరు రాలేదా? ఓ, అయితే ఇక్కడి నుంచి ప్రేయర్ ఎవరు చేస్తారంటే వాళ్ళు మానేస్తారనమాట, అంతేనా? ఓకే. సో Mataji, want to do the prayer? There is one more mic. Yeah, please do the prayer.
Hare Krishna.
Continue. You could do it together. We'll do. Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Andasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam tam sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarupyascha Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continue. Uttamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavatir Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandano Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangrahe Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. This is a repeat. Ataya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatta Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Three Haribols to Saundarya Mataji. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So next week, who is doing the prayer? Jyoti Mataji. Okay. Jyoti can I come? Correct. So what did we discuss last week? Guru. Antena? So, the Guru Gurinchi, what did be important points? I think eco we have started, I think, by mistake. Haribol? Eco, I think the one which you have started before, please reduce that, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Haribol. Yeah. What do you remember from the Guru expression? Hare Krishna. I think you have reduced. Hare Krishna. Okay. So what all aspects you remembered from the Guru? Do we need a Guru? Is it mandatory to get a Guru? Important, right? Especially in the spiritual aspect. When normal thinks itself to do even know 1 + 1 = 2, ABCD, we go to a teacher. Now imagine understanding complex science of life, about soul and about many important things. We definitely need a Guru. And what are the qualities of the Guru we discussed? Important qualities of the Guru we need to, because there are so many cheating Gurus. That's why we spent a lot of time to understand who is a bona fide guru. The right word is who is a bona fide guru. And one of the foundations of the bona fide guru, what we understood is referring to a sloka from chapter 4. Do you remember that sloka? At least the first line. Evam param para praptam. So Krishna is saying, you need to follow a guru from a parampara. That is the foundational aspect. So that means there are some conditions. So what are the conditions you remember? Guru should have a guru. A guru cannot be a self-made guru. One cannot just decide overnight, this morning I sat here under this tree. I see now a halo behind my thing. From tomorrow onwards, I'll start Bhagavad Gita classes now. That is not possible. So guru should have a guru. That's the first thing. Next. What are the other points you remember?
We should not expect anything in return.
Yes. Guru should not expect anything in return. What else? Walk the talk. He has to practice. He also need to chant the Mahamantra. He also need to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. He need to follow the 4 regulative principles. He need to do everything what he is preaching when he is sitting here. I get scared when I sit here. I get scared. I get internal introspection. Am I walking the talk properly? Do I have the right to sit here? My conscience questions me. What else? What else you remembered? Perfect. His only duty is to connect to his Shishya to the God. That is the only motive. ఇంకేం లేదు శిష్యుణ్ణి ఎలా భగవంతుడి దగ్గరికి తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, how to connect is the only motive. In the process, he may construct a temple, he may do something else, there might be some Goshala, there might be some other activities, but the core activity is only that one. But if there is a temple which do not do any of the chanting and kind of things, but it says we are going to help poor people and all, understand, that will become a charitable organization. That will not become a devotional organization. Devotional organization foundation principle is to connect the devotee to the God. And the guru also must be a devotee, that we discussed, right? And guru never tells that he is a God himself. Guru always says that I am also a servant of God. That is the foundation. Anything else you remember from the guru? Topic, entire topic last week, what we discussed.
Doesn't connect to God, Guru will be born again and
Exactly. Very important point you touched, Mataji. Because once you touch a guru, he takes all the responsibility. You know, Shastra says that guru even takes our karma. So guru even takes our karma, which means guru is going beyond, above and beyond the body. He is trying to take the karma which you are bringing from many lives. He is trying to burn that karma for you. So one needs to be extremely careful. So of late, having a guru is also become like a fashion. Like how we have a car, we have a house, we have everything. Some people also feel that I have a guru. So it is not like that. One has to be very careful because we are doing mistakes when we accept a guru. If we continue to do mistakes, because we have to follow. There are 4 things like our senior Raghunandana Prabhu. His name is Ravi Kolluru Prabhu. His guru, his divine, His Holiness Sankarshana Adhikari Prabhu. Sankarshan Das Adhikari Prabhu has changed his name from Ravi Kolluru to Raghunandana Das. Right? Raghunandana Das. What does Das mean? Servant. So the first and foremost thing which Guru does is he will remind that you are not a boss, you are a Das. From morning till evening, we always feel that we are a boss. And we want to continue to be a boss. Our human nature is అన్నిట్ల మీద మనకి అధికారం చలాయించాలని అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. Whether it's office, home, on nature, on other people. Our nature is to influence and show our power on the other people. Other people should listen to me. Nature should listen to me. Environment should listen to me. We want everybody should listen to us. That is our nature. So Krishna is reminding us, your core nature is not boss. Your core nature is Das. Gopi Bhartar Kamalayo Dasa Dasanu Dasa. So you are a servant of the God. That is the first thing. Because Guru is first attacking on our ego. He is attacking our ego and he is trying to calm down our ego. Our ego will calm down by telling us that you are a Dasa. So some of us wear this Kantimala, Tulsi Mala we wear. So why do we wear that one? To remind ourselves that we are a Dasa of Krishna. That is the thing. So I'll tell in a little in a different way. How do you differentiate between a street dog and a pet dog?
Collar.
Huh?
Collar and leash.
Collar and leash. First most thing is collar. So we also have a collar. So we call ourselves as a pet dog. We are not street dog. So we are a pet dog of Vaishnava Sampradaya of Srila Prabhupada. So this reminds us constantly that we are a servant. That is the foremost thing, right? Right. And then Guru gives, we will talk about this next week, depends upon the time. But there are 4 important regulative principles to accept Diksha. 4 important regulative principles to accept Diksha. Number 1, no meat eating. You have to be a strict vegetarian and you need to also have even sattvic food. No onion, no garlic, no mushroom. So basically you need to eat sattvic food. That is the first condition to take Diksha. Second condition is no intoxication. So if you go to a pub, you have to drink a glass of water. No intoxication. What is the third one? No gambling. We are not playing cards and putting money, or we are not going to go to doing horse riding and all these kinds of quick money bucks. The idea is quick money will change our mind into negative. Why did the Mahabharata war start?
Gambling.
Is that the only thing? Is that the fundamental thing? Of course, there is jealousy and all are there behind, but the one which triggered was the gambling, right? That gambling has triggered the Mahabharata war, and we know how people are ruined. So Shastra talks about no gambling. And the fourth one is no illicit sex. Sex outside marriage is considered as an illicit sex. Krishna even says sex within the marriage is me. In Bhagavad Gita, he says that's authorized. That's authorized. But beyond that one, basically like watching pornography, vulgar talks, and all those watching indecent scenes and considering others or misbehaving with women, illicit sex, all these come under the 4th category. These are the 4 regulative principles we have to promise in front of a guru. First, we have to practice that for some time. We cannot say from tomorrow I'll become like that. Is it possible? We have to practice that consistently for some time. So we have to practice and then promise in front of a guru. I want, and another most important thing, I will do 16 malas throughout my life. 16 malas every day throughout my life. See how great is Prabhu. He has promised that in front of his guru and he got his Diksha, right? So it's not easy. Are these an easy promise? Huh? Do you think any of these 5 are an easy promise? Doing 16 rounds every day. Whatever may be the situation, it'll take 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours. Depends upon the person to person. Yes, I'm not talking about that. ఎందుకంటే అమ్మ ఇది మాట్లాడితే ఇప్పుడు అందరూ వెళ్ళిపోతారు ఇక్కడి నుంచి.
One caution is like it's only when you're aspiring, you have to forbid this, but to start japa, you don't need to
Yes.
give up all this. So that's it takes time.
It takes time. See, there are 2 things. There are do's and don'ts. I am focusing on do's for now. If on day 1 you come and say, I list all these things, what will happen? Myself, Raghunandan Prabhu, mic, speaker, and screen, projector, Bhagavan will be there. Right? So the whole point is, it is important for us to understand step by step these things. And I know they are difficult to follow, but do you think they are important? Do you feel they are important? Huh? They are important. We will understand more the value of this one. We'll talk, but at least I wanted to give you that little 5 minutes introduction to this topic, but we'll discuss in great length of detail why they are important in Kali Yuga also, right? Now, today we are going to very, very, very foundational topic. Foundational topic for the entire spirituality. Bhagavad Gita starts from there. Everything starts from here. Who am I? Nenu Yavaru. If I ask you this question, what will you answer? Prabhu, meer Yavaru. What is your answer? First, whatever comes to your mind, you tell me. నేను అదిరిపోయింది. ప్రభు, I am Giridhar. Mataji, Pravina Mataji. I am Atma. Okay, you are. Mataji, आप कौन है? आत्मा है? Okay. नाश्ता नहीं दिया चलेगा? चलेगा. सौंदर्य माताजी, who are you?
Ereka.
Okay. From you are coming from. What's your hometown, Mataji? Hyderabad. So you'll say I'm from Hyderabad. Okay. Mataji, where are you from? Where are I mean, who are you? Huh? Kirti. Right. Shankar Prabhu, who are you? You are a good person. Jyoti Mataji, నేను మనిషిని. You're a good person or a good husband?
Good person.
Good person. You don't want to commit the second one, what I said,
Good one.
for everything. Okay. Prabhuji, who are you? Yes. You are sum of all your experiences. Okay. Prabhuji, Meeru Prabhu. You are a human being. Right? So when we ask this question, the standard things comes are, I am male. My name is Satya Devata. I am born here. I am a chartered accountant of academics. I am working in an IT company. I am good human being. I am that. I am this. I am from this community. I am from this caste. I am from this religion. I belong to this place. I am an Indian. This is how we identify ourselves. Right? This is how we identify ourselves. Now, first question is this identity permanent or temporary? Huh? Temporary. For example, I will say, I am working in so and so company. Tomorrow my boss says, enough of enough, pack your bags and go. Can I still say that I am working in that company? So there was a company where I was a country head for India. Right? Now I'm not working in that company anymore. There was a security guard say, Upar tak everybody were doing good morning to me. My HR manager, my finance manager, everybody were telling good morning, sir, and all kinds of things to me. Now, if I go there, that security guard also will not allow me. Antenandi? At one time, once I was a big boss there. Now that security guard also will not allow me. If he at least smile at me, that is great. He will not allow me. So my identity is over. A person says, I am a businessman. Business band ho gaya. Is he a businessman anymore? No. A person says, I am a husband. His wife passed away. Let me not say his wife passed away. His wife said, enough of you. I am leaving you. Bye-bye. Is he a husband anymore? Gone. So most of our identities with which we identify ourselves from morning till evening throughout our life, what are we trying to understand from this month? These identities are temporary. They are not permanent. In my next life, I am born as a lady. My male identity is gone. Next life, I am born as a monkey. My even human identity is also gone. Huh? How many of you believe in rebirth? I asked this question many times. How many of you believe in rebirth? Okay. Some of you are not believing or don't have enough information. Don't have enough information. Okay, we will discuss between today's session and next session. You will understand a lot about this topic about rebirth and all. See, rebirth is foundation. But rebirth is a foundational topic to spirituality. Otherwise, there is no. You can close this, brother. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. You are senior to my field. Guilty to ask you. The foundational topic to the human life is rebirth. If there is no rebirth, there is no spirituality. If there is no rebirth and if there is no death, there is no spirituality. Because those two are foundational things. So let's for now accept it that there is rebirth. We will, mathematics, how we start? We start with a statement, right? Then we do the whole work and hence it is proved. Or hence left hand side is equal to right hand side. Something like that we keep saying. And like that we think every theory scientists prove like that one. They make a statement and prove it. So we are trying to prove these statements about death and rebirth. Between this session and next session, we are trying to prove that one so that you have enough scientific understanding to Understand? Right? So death is rebirth is foundational. We are actually, Shastra says that we are not a body, we are a soul. Soul is taking body again and again and again. This life, we are born like this. In next life, we might be born like something else. That is the foundational principles of the Shastra. So that's why we need to worry about tomorrow. Today is a result of yesterday, which means tomorrow is a result of today. అంతేనండి. ఇవాళ మన పరిస్థితులు, our situations all are coming from our past many lives. So can we change today? I did like this male body, I want to become a woman now immediately. Possible? In today's world, it's possible. But generally, technically, I mean, from a scientific or philosophical point of view, it is not possible. I can't change my whole situation. You are born to a certain family. You are born in a family. You are born in a community. You are born in a caste. You are born in a religion. There are so many situations, financial issues, health issues, relationship issues. There are so many things coming with you. The reason for birth are two important things. Do you know? What is the reason for birth? మన జన్మ ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నాం? Unfulfilled desires. Karma. Karma, korika. The foundation for birth is karma, korika. Karma means to pay the penalties of all the previous actions, or even to enjoy the actions of the previous good karma. A lot of us wanted a good, like Prabhuji said, I'm a human being and I want to continue to be like a good human being. Right? When you try to continue to be a good human being, you are also trying to do good things. So in the process, we are also accumulating some good karma. You are doing bad things, you are trying to accumulate bad karma. So in the next life, you have to enjoy the results of the good karma. You have to pay the penalty for the results of the bad karma. Right? Now let us continue to discuss on this topic. So our life, our foundation of our life, how it is going is, everybody want to study well. Then good job, happy job. Then anybody can't see, just move this side chairs, you put it. Then we all of us want a good salary. Then we want to have a nice, good love life, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, wedding, then children. Then we need to have a best house. Then best home deal, largest wardrobe, biggest fridge. Almost it should be equal to the 1-bedroom size, that fridge size should be. Right? We need to have a gym. And then we wanted to have a home theater. Then I wanted to have a best car deal. I need to have a party every Friday evening, Saturday evening. I need to enjoy with my friends. Then I need to have international holidays. When I was a child, our holidays are only 2 holidays. Ammamma garillu, Tirupati. Antenandi? Most of our holidays are Ammamma garillu or Tirupati. Now holidays are Bali, Indonesia, Singapore, Europe, big trips, all these things. Then I want to have a dog after some time. And I want to have then start working on a retirement plan. Right? I work hard for 30 years, 35 years or something. Then I wanted to plan a retired life so that I have a peaceful retired life until 70, 80, 90, 100, whatever it may be. The kitna tak Bhagwan ne diya hai, I want to continue like that. So there was one friend who was telling me, I want to enjoy with my wife in the beaches of Maldives. That's his retirement plan. There was a friend in Europe when I was working with him, he was telling me. Is this most of our plans? More or less. Ante managa fridge size teda undi gani dadap ante kadandi mana plans and fridge size and TV size are different, but more or less our plans are all revolving around that one. ఇవన్నీ ఫుల్ఫిల్ అవుతున్నాయా? చాలా వరకు అవుతున్నాయి. So we are all busy. Our entire life is going in this direction. Suddenly one day Krishna removes the life air. Then we are born again and we start again this one. We start from A for apple, B for ball and continue until the holiday in Maldives. This is our chakram going on Every life. We are born, we grow, we get married, we have children, we earn money, we plan for our retirement. One day, wire cut. Then again we are born. The cycle continue out on it. This is what is, we will discuss more about it, but I'm just telling this is foundational. This is what is happening in human life. Next. But is this the purpose of life? First question, is this the purpose of life? Just to enjoy all this, is this the purpose of life we are discussing now? And all our plans sometimes get ruined. Untimely death. Is everything happening as per our plan? Prabhuji, మన ప్లాన్ ప్రకారం నడుస్తున్నాయా ప్రభు? మన జీవితం మన ప్లాన్ ప్రకారం నడుస్తున్నాయా ప్రభు? మీరు అనుకున్నట్టు వెళ్తుందా బండి? లెఫ్ట్ వెళ్ళమంటే ఒక్కోసారి బండి రైట్ వెళ్తుంది. బ్రేక్ వేద్దాం అనుకుంటే యాక్సలరేటర్ వస్తుంది, యాక్సలరేటర్ వేద్దాం అనుకుంటే బ్రేక్ పడుతుంది బండి. ఇలా నడుస్తా ఉంది మన లైఫ్. నెక్స్ట్, సో వి డిస్కస్ దిస్ వన్. హూ ఆమ్ ఐ? Each person will wear something. I am doctor, I am engineer. We identify ourselves with our body, our religion, or the place we are born, or the profession we are doing. Prabhuji, who are you? I'm a teacher. Like this. We are all discussing this one. But all these are temporary. Our professions keep changing. Our identity will change. There is one identity which is permanent. That identity is that we are a soul. Manamu Atma Swarupam. Everything else, all other identities are changing. Why forget life after life? Same life identities are changing. There are many bank people, right? Initially, there are so many people introduced that you are working in bank. రేపొద్దు మీరు ఆ బ్యాంక్ వెళ్తే కూర్చుంటారండి, రాణిస్తారా? ఇంతకుముందు 40 ఏళ్ళు క్యాషియర్గా వర్క్ చేశారు, ఇప్పుడు వెళ్ళి ఆ కరెన్సీ చెస్ట్లో నేను కూర్చుంటానంటే ఏమంటారు? ఆ డబ్బులు మీరు చెయ్యగానే పోలీసులు ఫోన్ చేస్తారు. రైట్, మై ఫాదర్ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ అ బ్యాంక్ ఫర్ 40 years. He joined in one bank and he is retired in a bank. All he knows is that bank only. It's like that. So Bhagavad Gita is telling, Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam nene janadipa nachayvana bhavishyamaha sarve vayam atah paramaha. So basically, Krishna is talking about the permanency of the soul. Soul is always there. Atmanatiki shashvatanga untundi. It is that soul is taking different bodies. It is taking birth in one body, accumulating. It is already bringing some karma. It is burning some karma, adding some karma, taking next birth. Again, burning some karma, adding some karma, taking next birth. Again, burning karma, adding karma, taking next birth. It is cycle. MS Subbulakshmi garu em chepparandi dini gurinchi? Punarati jananam, punarati maranam. Right? So, this is the foundation to the spiritual life. So, and many of elders are there, you know the story. Why is the Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Modamati? Why did that come? A topic enduku vachinదో తెలుసా? తెలుసమ్మా ఎవరికన్నా? తెలుసు కదా. శంకరాచార్యుల వారు, he sang that one. He recited that. ఎందుకంటే ఒక రోజు అక్కడ ఒక చెరువు దగ్గర there was an old man reciting grammar, Sanskrit grammar. He's 80 plus or 90 maybe. His voice is also trembling. His body is weak. He's still reciting that grammar so that some student will come listen to his grammar and come to him accept him as a teacher. He'll get some money. అది చూసి శంకరాచార్యులు వారు చూసి చాలా బాధపడ్డారు. సంప్రాప్తే సన్నిహితే కాలే నహి నహి రక్షతి డుక్కులం కరణి. విన్నారు కదా, మీకు తెలుసు కదా చాలా మంది పెద్దవాళ్ళు. సంప్రాప్తే సన్నిహితే కాలే నహి నహి రక్షతి డుక్రం కరణి. భజ గోవిందం భజ గోవిందం గోవిందం భజ మూఢమతే. Then immediately Shankaracharya felt very bad. అరే నీకు 90 ఏళ్ళు వచ్చినాయి, ఈ నిమిషంలో కూడా you are waiting to get a student and earn money. Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Moolamate. Oh, stupid mind. When will you start thinking about connecting to God? How long you are busy earning money, even at the age of 90? అందుకని మోహం ఉద్గర అంటారు దాన్ని అంటే he tells it out of he was not angry, he was feeling bad. ఇంత వయసు వచ్చినా ధన సంపాదన మీదే మనసు ఉంది, is not thinking anything. So that is coming up. So we are all busy like that. Right. So normal people identify ourselves that I am teacher, I am lawyer, I am a doctor, I am this, I am so, I am like this, I am a male, I am female, I am an Indian, I am this one, that one. Ani normal people identify themselves. Hare Krishna Mataji. Normal people identify themselves as with body. But spiritualists start identifying that I am a soul. This soul has accepted a body. Soul has accepted this body. And now intelligent people will understand. Intelligent people understands that there is life beyond death. And he starts preparing for the same. Today you are not able to change your situation. But based on this logic, can you change your next life? You can change your next life. It is in your hands. Because based on today's actions only, your next life is determined. If you continue to be a good human being, in your next life you are given a better birth. Right. So many scientists are researching on this topic. There is Ian Stevenson. There is a gentleman, you can go to YouTube and research. He has done research on some 2,000 people on rebirth and near-death experiences. You heard this word? Rebirth? Rebirth is a common thing. Near-death experience. Near-death experience. Some people almost died and came back and all. So he has done research on some 2,000 people and very beautiful researches are there. And our entire Indian philosophy is all rebirth. A lot of people remember their past life. You heard these stories? People remembering their past life, you heard these stories? There was this 4-year-old girl in somewhere in UP. She was born and her parents had taken her to a mela nearby Gaon. Here they have taken her. The moment the girl saw that new place, that means she has never seen before in the 4 years. The moment she came to that new place, immediately she pulled her father and mother and she started walking into some lanes, left, right, center, and she went into some house. And in the hall, there was one old man sitting, 75-year-old man. And she immediately asked him, Kaise aap? He was her husband in her last life. She went inside the house. She showed everything. This is my room. They were also shocked. One person came. She said, he is my elder son. There was another person came. He is my second son. There was a girl came. She is my daughter. He was telling. Tuck. She went inside house and she opened. I mean, because they were all puzzled and they allowed her to go inside. She even opened the tijori behind the somewhere. All my gahane were in this one. All my gold was kept here. She told everything. People were like utterly shocked. She remembered her past life. Rarely we remember. If we remember our past life, chachipatam. Past time మన బుర్ర తినేస్తుంది. ఇంకా past life గుర్తొస్తే మన బతుకేమైపోతుంది? We'll be like puzzled every day. Our past itself is bruising us. We think of the past. There are many people, if something happens, they cry for 1 year. Thinking about the past. గుర్తు తెచ్చుకొని మరి ఏడుస్తారు. ఎల్కేజీలో నా పక్కన నా దగ్గర పెన్సిల్ లాక్కున్నాడని గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ అయ్యా కూడా ఏడుస్తారు. అంటే I'm just telling a simple example, which means for every small thing we remember for 10 years and cry and feel bad. Now imagine if we think about the past life, what is going to happen to us, right? Like that, there are so many stories. There was one person born with a small mark here, birthmarks, moles, birthmarks. Some of the birthmarks are connected to the past life. There was a person born with a small hole here. He was shot in his previous life. So that hole, that mark is still there. So there was a person who had a mark here. He was stabbed in his past life. So there was a person who said, he was I think maybe 8-9 years old, who was just telling that I was killed in my past life. I was shot and killed. And he even took to the place where his body was put in underground. He even gave all the identity marks. Actually, that body went into mystery because nobody knows where is that body after being killed. And he even showed the person who killed him. Then finally the police came running and arrested him. Right? Like that, there are innumerable stories about the past life. Innumerable stories about the past life. We can talk thousands and thousands of stories. Right. Scientists are researching. There are some people who are trying to do $1 million research into bring life back into dead people. There is one person in US. There is one very extremely rich person. He was expecting his father. They are doing scientific research. Someday his father, they want to bring life back. So he's securing his father's body since almost a decade, expecting his father will come back one day. He's already born somewhere, his father. He never understood that one. That dead body will not leach can allow the dead body. Leach nadiste manam parigedutam. So that body will never get up. So scientists are doing research on all these things. So the very first identity in spirituality is to start understanding I am not this body. Because if I say I am a body, you behave that I am a body. You think I am a body and you start thinking, you start thinking. But the moment we start identifying ourselves, I am not only this, I am not this one, I am a soul. Man alochana martadi. Do I need to carry this vengeance against the other person? వేరే వాళ్ళ మీద ఉందండి, అది నేను ఇంకా క్యారీ చేసుకోవాలా? ఆస్తి మీద తపన, do I need to carry? Anger, do I need to carry? All the negative emotions, do I need to carry? For how long I wanted to carry? All these things you'll start remembering. If you know that you are going to die one day, if you know that you will take birth again, your attachment will start coming down. Our attachment will start coming down. Right? People are so possessive about our attachments. Some people don't want even our personal thing to be even touched also. Such crazy people we are. Right. Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhada agamapayino nityas tam titikshava bharata. So Krishna is saying one needs to tolerate the happiness and distress. He's saying you need to tolerate the happiness and sukha dukkhalani mano control chestol, tolerate cheyali. The most puzzling point is here is Krishna is telling tolerate your happiness also. Tolerate dukkha we can understand. Krishna is saying tolerate your dukkha. Tolerate your dukkha means ante ardham enti? Don't be over worried beyond a point. You lost a property. How many years you will cry? How many years? 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years? How many years you will cry? Similarly, happiness also. You got successful. How long some people become overly joyed? I'll tell a corporate joke, Hare Krishna. I'll tell a corporate joke. Somebody did not get a promotion. Let's say somebody got a promotion. He's happy. He'll make sure that entire their apartment knows. But somebody did not get promoted. He'll make sure that entire Gautami Colony enclave knows. He wants everybody to know. Bada. Andarki kanipichinadukallah. నాకు ప్రమోషన్ రాలేదండి, ఎంత కష్టపడ్డానండి, ఎంత పని చేశానండి, ఐ డిజర్వ్డ్ అండి, నాకన్నా చెత్త ఎదవండి, ఆడి పెంచి ఆడికి ఇచ్చారండి, నాకు ఇవ్వలేదండి. రోజు కనిపించినోడుగా ఇదే మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటారు. Because we cannot tolerate the happiness, we can tolerate this one. So Krishna says, don't be over anxious even in happiness. Happiness is there, enjoy it, but don't even take it too much. So that is very, very foundation. Balancing the emotions is what Bhagavad Gita is telling us. They are foundational. We'll continue to understand why. Okay, now I'll tell you a very interesting story which made me intrigued and think. There was a rishi called Lomasa Rishi. Lomasa Rishi has hair as equal to like a bear. ఒక ఎలుగుబట్టికి ఎంత ఉంటుందండి ఆ చింపాంజీ ఎంత హెయిర్ ఉంటుంది పైనుంచి కింద వరకు అటువంటి హెయిర్ ఉంది ఆయనకి ఓకే అండ్ హీ హాజ్ అ బూన్ దట్ వన్ హెయిర్ విల్ ఫాల్ ఆఫ్టర్ 1 day of Brahma. How much is 1 day of Brahma? We discussed last time. You remember? We discussed last time. 4.3 billion years. One hair will fall after 4.3 billion years. And he's like a bear or a chimpanzee. పైనుంచి కింద వరకు hair ఉంది. That means how long he'll live? 4.3 into at least 10,000. At least into 10,000. That is the kind of life he will live for that long. ఆయన దగ్గరికి శిష్యులు వచ్చారు. All his disciples have come to learn Shastra, Bhagavad Gita from him. And they got busy in constructing a house. They are busy in constructing some house. And you know what did his guru said? Please don't waste time building house. Time is running. Get self-realized before you die. ఎవరు చెప్పారు? Lomas Rahashi. How long he can live? 4.3 billion years into 10,000. That long he can live. He is still telling, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. How many years we will live? Huh? 90. We'll lock at 90. Okay. So, what should be our hurry and what should be our anxiety towards self-realization if we are only living for 90? In our life, a lot of time goes in childhood. Then youth, Ujjogam, Dana Sampadana, all these things goes away. Then children. Then we have to get them married. Then we don't stop there. Grandchildren. I have to take my grandchildren to school every day. I have to give carriage. I have to bring my grandchildren to here to make them play in the evening. Father, mother are busy. One is in Amazon and one is in Microsoft. Grandfather, grandmothers are busy with the grandchildren. Prabhuji, Bhagavad Gita. No, Prabhu. Today morning I have to take my grandson somewhere. Mataji, Bhagavad Gita. No. Bachon ke liye khana banana hai. Bhagavad Gita baad mein. So like this, our life is continuing busy. You are busy with your children. Now you are busy with your grandchildren. You are busy with your, if given a chance, you are busy with your great grandchildren also. మా మనోడు పెళ్లి చూశాక ప్రశాంతంగా వెళ్ళిపోతానండి నేను पोते का शादी देखने के बाद आराम से चले जाऊंगा भगवान बुलाए तो इमीडिएटली 1 मिनट में चले जाऊं इज कृष्णा रेडी टू वेट फॉर दैट लॉन्ग राइट प्रभु जी सेड 90 व्हाट इज द गारंटी फॉर 90 exercise if you exercise in 90 okay I'll start from tomorrow I will also live until 90 why I have to do more chanting I have to do more chanting because if I die tomorrow morning it's an incomplete journey I have to suffer for all that one so if I do more we will at least have a better birth right so Lomasa Maharshi is telling there is no enough time if Lomasa Maharshi is telling there is no enough time మనం ఏమనుకోవాలంటే మనం ఎలా ఆలోచించాలి do we have lot of time huh no. That is the point we need to remember right there was a conversation between Yudhishthir Maharaj and Yamaraj right who is Yudhishthir Maharaj okay what is his another name Dharmaraj okay right so both of them are talking to each other and adigadu what is the most surprising thing to you and adigite this sloka ahani bhutani please repeat ahani bhutani gacchanta yamalayam sheshastavaram icchanti kimascharyamatah param what is the most surprising thing ante you know what did our Dharmaraja replied there are so many people who are dying we see in front of us from our childhood to death we see people dying and dying but we will think that we will never die నేను మాత్రం ఇక్కడే ఇంకొక 5000 సంవత్సరాలు ఇక్కడే గౌతమ్ ఎన్క్లేవ్ లో పార్క్ లో ఇక్కడే పడి ఉంటాను నేను మాత్రం సావను we go to each how many of you seen deaths is there anybody who did not see the death maybe except that little girl Shastra says almost at the age of 7 or 8, everyone will start seeing the death, at least of the old grandparents or somebody or the other. They will start seeing. That is the first shock to the child, to make them remember that we are not but this body, we are soul. మనం ఎవరికైనా చావుకెళ్ళి మనం అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తామండి? అక్కడ కూర్చొని రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ మాట్లాడు. గోల్డ్ రేట్ బాగా పెరిగిందండి, కొన్నారా మీరు? ఈ మధ్య విపరీతంగా పెరిగిపోయింది. నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఒక బిస్కెట్ కొనేసి ఉంచాను. So we go to a death and we start talking about nonsense. How many of us see the death and repent? Or if any see that one, that is temporary. Sometimes smashyana vairagyam, samsara vairagyam అని శాస్త్రం ఉంటుంది. The moment you get mad with your wife, you'll say, "Chha, ee paadu jeevitam." Samsara vairagyam. Or you see somebody dying, ఈ జీవితం తుచ్చం. సాయంకాలం మళ్ళీ 1 hour అవగానే, what are you preparing for me? Let us order double crust, double cheese pizza within 2 hours. You come back from there and you start thinking. Because our realization is very, very, very temporary. Actually, death, ఎవరి దగ్గర డెత్ కెళ్ళి వస్తే మనకి గుర్తు రావాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, రేపు నా టర్న్ కూడా రావచ్చు. సో నేనేం చేయాలి? What should I do if tomorrow my turn comes? That should be the thinking process when we go to any death. It is not that whether we have gone, we have eaten, we have spent some time, and we have come back. That is not what it is. This is what Yamadharmaraja and the Dharmaraja and Yamadharmaraja discussions. నాకు చాలా ఆశ్చర్యంగా ఉంటుంది. కళ్ళ ముందు ఎంతో మంది చావు చూస్తాం, అయినా నా మనసులో ఇంత మార్పు రాదే. అవునండి, ఇంత మార్పు నా మనసులో రావట్లేదు. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ధర్మరాజ్ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్. ఐఎమ్ సో సర్ప్రైజ్డ్. మార్పు రావట్లా మనుషుల్లో. మనలో మార్పు రావాలి. We should start thinking that this body, if it happens, actually, for example, just an instance, let's say somebody puts a message, there was a theft in Gautam Enclave in one house. Next 1 year, everybody will be extra careful. అవునా? డోర్ వేసామా లేదా 3 సార్లు చూస్తారు. వేసిన డోర్ తీసి మళ్ళీ వేస్తారు, తాళం వేస్తారు, CCTV కెమెరా పెట్టించేస్తారు. We'll do everything when we understood that some theft might happen in our house. But when we see one death, we are not careful. So this is a point for us to start remembering. Next, now we start discussing about, I said with the statement that we are a soul, we are not this body. We'll try to understand it from philosophical way and scientific way and common sense way. First, common sense, right? For example, somebody's grandfather passed away. I came to your house. Okay? And you will say, మా తాతగారు చచ్చిపోయారండి. I will say, your grandfather is here only. Where is he gone? లేదండి, మా తాతగారు చనిపోయారండి. ఇద్దరు ఏనా? आपका सामने ही है ना? He is here only. Where is he gone? You'll say, no, my grandfather is gone. Then who is gone? Your grandfather is here only. Your brother, your friend, your sister, your aunt, whoever it may be, you are saying that they are gone. వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోయారండి, మా తాతగారు వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఉన్నారు కదండి, మీ కళ్ళ ముందే ఉన్నారు కదా. What do you say? Then who is gone, who is staying? Who is gone, who is staying? Soul is gone, body is staying. So we are identifying that body as our grandfather. And వెళ్ళిపోయారు. Can you play with him? Can you play with your grandfather again? Dadaji उठिए, शाम को पार्क जाना है. Is it possible? No, he's gone. This is common sense question to understand. We use this every day. My father is gone, my mother is gone, my grandfather is gone, my friend is gone, so and so is gone. Which means body is different from soul. Understanding? Common sense. It doesn't need any deep understanding, no quoting Bhagavad Gita Shastras. Just pure common sense. వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఎవరు, ఉన్నది ఎవరు? ఉన్నది శరీరం, వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఆత్మ.
also say that for body, and they use the term body. Body తీసుకొచ్చారు.
Absolutely.
Not the name, but
Yes.
body తీసుకొచ్చారు.
Absolutely. For example, the person who is gone, his name is, let's say, Subbarao, for a minute. The person is gone. He is died at 9.01. 991 is the muhurtam for which Krishna has decided to switch off the power plug. Until 9 o'clock, we say Subbarao garu. Subbarao garu కాఫీ తాగారా? సుబ్బారావు గారు బాగున్నారా? సుబ్బారావు గారు టిఫిన్ చేశారా? 9-1 బాడీ. ఏమండి బాడీ తీసుకెళ్తున్నారా? ఎన్నింటికి తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు? ఏమైందండి? దట్ సుబ్బారావు ఐడెంటిటీ ఇస్ గాన్ ఇన్ 1 minute. It is become body. 9 o'clock he was Subbarao Garu. 9-1 he has become body. Do you all agree with me? ఇందులో డిబేట్ ఏం లేదు కదండి. సో కామన్ సెన్స్ ద్వారా we are understanding who is gone, who is staying. The person, the thing which is gone is soul, and the person, the who is lying here is just the body. Next, now intuitive understanding. Can you all lift your right hand? Okay, can bring it down. What is this? My right hand, my left hand, my leg, my head unte, my head, my eyes, my feelings. I am happy, I am unhappy, I am angry, I am sad. Who is that I? My అంటున్నారు కదా. My hand. You are saying that it is my hand. Who is that person who is recognizing that it is my hand, my leg, my car, my? Then what is that my? Soul is identifying that this is my name is Satya. This soul is identifying this body's name is Satya. I am a male. This body is identifying I am a male now. Are you able to connect? అర్థమైందండి? Simple logic. My ears, my head. I am feeling sad. Who is identifying that you are sad? Your soul is identifying that you are sad. I am feeling hungry. Simple logic to understand the difference between body and soul. Identify చేసుకుంటామా? If it is my body, my hand, my, then who are you? Nuvu evaru is the question. This question also leads to that you are different from your body. My body antunna unte you are different from your body. Somebody is observing that you are sad. Somebody is observing that you are happy. Somebody observing that you are emotional. I want. Evaru adugutunnaru I want. Right. Next. Similarly, in a consciousness, can we see our mind? The dead body is not moving. Right now, we are all moving. We are all moving. We are thinking. We are thinking. We are conscious of everything around us. It's very nice, pleasant, beautiful morning. Everything we are feeling. The moment Subbarao Garu is gone, 9 and between 9-1, what is gone? The soul is gone. That means what is gone? Consciousness is gone. అండ్ సుబ్బారావు గారు మీకు రోజు 9 టీ తాగే అలవాటు ఉంది కదండి, రండి లేకుంటే కూర్చొని టీ తాగండి అంటే ఆయన ఏమంటాడు? లెగుస్తాడు ఆయన? దేర్ ఇస్ నో కాన్షియస్నెస్. జస్ట్ ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, యూ హిట్ దట్ పర్సన్, ద డెడ్ బాడీ, వాళ్ళకి పెయిన్ ఏమైనా తెలుస్తుందా? బై మిస్టేక్ యు ఆర్ క్యారింగ్ ద టీ, దట్ హాట్ టీ ఫెల్ట్ ఆన్ దట్ లెగ్ ఆఫ్ ద డెడ్ పర్సన్. అయ్యో అంటాడు ఆయన. డస్ హీ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఫీలింగ్స్? డస్ హీ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఎమోషన్స్, ద పర్సన్ హూ ఇస్ డైడ్? So all these feelings, emotions, everything we are realizing because of our consciousness. The consciousness is within us, and that consciousness is gone as soon as the soul is going out of the body. అందుకనే సంస్కృతంలో జడం అంటారు. జడం. ఆ బాడీలో ఇంకేం ఫీలింగ్స్ లో ఏమి లేదు. And that body has to be even cremated. Because after some time the body, it will start becoming decaying. It will smell. All the functions are stopped. But so long as we have consciousness, everything is working. The liver is working, brain is working, kidneys are working, digestion is there. Even though you eat 25 chapatis in the afternoon, again night 8 o'clock we'll feel hungry. So all these things are going on because there is consciousness in the body. The moment soul leaves, consciousness is gone. So soul brings consciousness. And soul occupies the entire body. I mean, basically, it is there, the entire body, to make us feel that idi me, idi nenu. It is not that only my leg feels that it is me. It is not that my hand feels it is me. The whole body conscious. Are you able to understand? Okay. So we cannot see our mind. We cannot see our intelligence. Can you see your intelligence? We can test our intelligence, but we cannot see our intelligence. Similarly, we cannot see the consciousness. But are we conscious? Yes. Every living being is a conscious being. Every living being is a conscious being. Right. So Bhagavad Gita is now explaining chapter 2. Chapter 2, Krishna is explaining when Arjuna asks. Bhagavad Gita started why? Because Arjuna asked certain questions. Nenu yuddham cheyalenu. Na valani nenu champalenu. Ante then Arjuna wants to explain him first. Arjuna, you are not this body, you are a soul. Akkadi nunchi start in the discussion. Is it that Arjuna doesn't know? Arjuna knows. He is asking all that questions on our behalf. So Krishna started answering. First he started giving, Arjuna, please understand that you are not this soul. Sorry, you are not this body, you are a soul. Akkadi nunchi he started explaining. Right? So, avyaktoyam achintoyam evaryam yam achyute. Actually, this is very small. Yeah. There are many slokas. Tasmadi. So it is basically like the soul is said it is invisible. Can you see the soul? It is inconceivable. అంటే అర్థం చేసుకోలేము మన సోల్ని. It is very, very surprising how the soul behaves. Right? Inconceivable, invisible, and immutable, knowing that you should not grieve the body. Krishna is telling Arjuna, don't worry about the body because you are not this body. By knowing that, half of our worries will come down. If we can remember every day that we are not this body, we are a soul, 50% of our worries will start coming down. 50% will start coming down. ఎప్పుడెప్పుడైతే మనకి ఆ బాధ తగ్గట్లేదో, ప్లీజ్ రిమెంబర్ దట్ యు ఆర్ దిస్ బాడీ అండ్ యూ లీవ్ సమ్ డే యాజ్ అ టెంపరరీ, హాఫ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇస్ గాన్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టెలింగ్ డజంట్ మీన్ దట్ మోరో సిట్ ఇన్ ద హాల్ అంటే నేను ఏ రోజున చచ్చిపోతానండి అని ఎడవమని కాదు. you'll stop being morose. Next, natve najayate muryate va kadachin. So basically, there is no birth, there is no death. Najayate muryate va kadachin. There is no birth and no death to the soul. Body has a birth, body has a death. Body has a start date, body has an end date. But soul do not have a start date or end date. Soul is always there, taking birth again and again and again and again. What will you do to your old clothes? You'll throw them and buy new clothes, right? Mota ho gaya. What will you do? That's it. L gaya, now XL chahiye. XL gaya, now double XL chahiye. You'll start or patawa clothes, whatever it may be. You'll throw that clothes and start buying the new clothes. Exactly like that, when this body is unfit. But the moment this body is unfit, soul immediately leaves. There is an accident, the body is crashed. Soul cannot live without the body. So body is crashed. Where will the soul live? Immediately it will leave. The moment the body is unfit for further purpose, karma thirangane, the moment the body is unfinished, not usable anymore, or the moment your karma exhausted, Krishna has given in this life, you will burn this much karma. Let's say our karma also, it will be, we will continue with the example of Shankar Prabhu 90, because we don't want to use any less number. 90, not even 89, 90. Okay, great. Right? So we are here until 90. As soon as 90 comes, Krishna is going to take away, because you have burnt all your karma. Next life you are born. Again, Krishna decides. What is the next number, Prabhu? Next life? Krishna. 80. 80. Next life Krishna has given 80. As soon as the 80 you burn certain karma, you are gone. Let's say you have 100% of karma. This life you have burnt 40%. You still have 60% karma. You have again accumulated another 30%. So you are going with an opening balance of 90% to the next life. You burn 70%. You have balance of 20%. You have again accumulated another 50%. You are moving to the next life with another 70% opening balance. Ardhamaindandi? This is how life continues. Right? So, matter is formless, whereas the soul forms due to the matter. Matter will be dead. Spirit continues life after life after life. We discussed this one. Matter means this body. This body is matter అంటారు. ఎందుకని ఈ బాడీ శిథిలమైపోతుంది. After you are dead, based on your religion and your custom, either you are cremated or you are put in your grave. If you are cremated, 110 kilos become half kilo ash. Or if you are put in grave, so many beings are finally eating you away. Anta అయిపోయింది. That's what is going to happen. But what is remaining? Soul is remaining. So there is a birth, there is a growth, and the body becomes weak, and finally, body dies. Body is undergoing changes. Soul is not undergoing changes. Let us accept this one. Body is born. 1 day baby, 1 month baby, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. In between, you are getting married, you are growing old, you are creating your own children. They are also procreating and children. After 70, you are becoming old. Continuing like that, 90. Switch it off. So what is undergoing the change? Body. Soul is not undergoing any change. Atmaki marpu ledu. Soul is a soul. Soul is not young. Soul is not old. Soul is not male. Soul is not female. Body is undergoing changes. So Atmaki marpu ledu. Right. Now we'll understand a little more. Krishna is saying in the second chapter, soul is body is destructible. Kada? I mean, you can kill the body in 1 second. Like bring a gun and do like this, body is gone. Just example. So you do like this, body is gone in 1 minute. But soul is indestructible. No weapon can destroy the soul. You cannot burn the soul. Fire cannot do anything. Water cannot do anything to the soul. Krishna is explaining the characteristics of the soul. Nayanam chindanti shastrani, nayanam dahati pavakaha, na chayaname kledhyantyapo, na sochayati marusha, marutaha. So, soul is indestructible. Soul cannot be cut into pieces by any weapon. It cannot be burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by wind. Just because I put the fan at 5, there are so many thin people. One of my friends is so thin, we used to tell her, fan punch, don't put the fan on 5, she'll fly away. But soul doesn't go anywhere. Next, we discuss this one. And Vasamsi Jeevnani Yada Vihaya. You know this sloka, right? Many of you know this sloka. Let us recite. Vasamsi Jeevnani Yada Vihaya. Vasamsi Jeevnani Yada Vihaya. Navami Grunnati Naro Parani. Migunnani Naro Parani. Tata Sharirani Vihaya Jirna. Tata Sharirani Vihaya. Tata Sharirani Vihaya. Jirna Anyani Samyati Navami Dehi. Anyani Samyami Navahi Dehi. Krishna is telling the moment that the body becomes unusable. Vasamsi Chirnani. Ela aithe pata battalu. We listen to these slokas only when somebody dies. Right? Some people put Bhagavad Gita only when somebody dies. They'll immediately switch on the cassette. The moment the body is over, that cassette is stopped and some other song will start. I remember when my mother's grandmother died, that 11 days was a lot of fun. We were playing cards, enjoying. That 11 days was so much fun. She was 94 years, she passed away. We were enjoying all those. It was the best get-together time for our entire family. Because we were fools, we didn't understand. We were all playing cards and enjoying. We didn't understand what is that. Right? Vasamsi Chirnani. As like just you remove your old clothes and put on the new clothes, in a similar way, the soul, the moment this body do not become useful, it will leave and go away. The moment soul goes away, everything is gone. The moment soul steps out, your hunger is gone. Your feelings are gone. Your consciousness is gone. Na vallu, na bharya, na pillalu, na chuttalu, na dabbulu, na asti, na illu, na bandhuvulu. Anni ఏమైపోయినాయండి? మంట కలిసిపోయింది. Everything is gone. And the soul is sitting. Why do the body gets burnt? When people die, why is the body generally being burnt in Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma? Do you know? ఎందుకు బాడీని కాలుస్తారో తెలుసా అండి? Soul is sitting and crying. ఏ మాత్రం ఆపర్చునిటీ ఉన్నా I want to enter again because I did not see the latest Pavan Kalyan movie coming up, Harihara Veeramallu. It's coming soon, so I have not seen it. So I'm dying, so I want to enter inside so that I'll see that movie and then die. Next 10 days, my granddaughter's wedding. I have already bought a nice pattu saree. I want to see that wedding and then I will die. So again, people, the soul want to come enter in again and again. Soul is lying there. That's why on the 13th day only, soul finally understands. Pack your bags. Ayipindam. Ganne ayipindi. Pack your bags and go. Then the soul leaves with very, very heavy heart. Because soul is still carrying all the impressions. It is still carrying the impressions. That's why they burn the body so that soul will understand. Bhaiya, aapka sare entry band ho gaya. You cannot enter again. Now, please move. Their own family members are telling. నిన్నటి వరకు నా కొడుకో అని తప్పించిన నీ కొడుకే నీ కొరివి పెట్టి నాన్న ఇంకా బయలుదేరు అంటాడు. Is it too harsh I'm talking? ఇబ్బందిగా ఉందండి? ఇబ్బందిగా ఉందా అమ్మా? బాధగా ఉందా? Nobody is upset with me కదా? Okay. Please don't get upset. I'm only talking what is in the Shastra. I'm not talking anything from my own. So soul is always moving. Right? సో నిన్నటి వరకు మీరు ఎవరి గురించి అయితే తప్పించారో వాళ్లే మీకు కొరి పెట్టి ఇంకా బయలుదేరండి అంటారు. అప్పుడు అనిపిస్తుంది, అర్రెర్రెర్రే ఐ షుడ్ హావ్ డన్ హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర, అర్రెర్రెర్రే ఐ షుడ్ హావ్ డన్ భగవద్గీత, అర్రెర్రెర్రే ఐ షుడ్ హావ్ రెడ్ భాగవతం. ఇంకేం లాభం? వాట్ యూ కెన్ డూ? ఆపేసాను. వాట్ యూ కెన్ డూ? ఇట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ వెరీ ప్లెజెంట్. ఆపేసాను. వాట్ యూ కెన్ డూ ఎట్ ద టైమ్? దేర్ ఇస్ నో బాడీ. వితౌట్ బాడీ హౌ కెన్ యూ రీడ్ భాగవతం? Without body, how can you do Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Without body, how can you think of Krishna? అప్పుడు ఏం చేయగలం? ఇంకా ఏం చేయలేం. అప్పుడు ఏమనుకుంటావు తెలుసా? కృష్ణ ఇన్ మై నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ ఐ విల్ బికమ్ యువర్ డివోటీ. ఓ కృష్ణుడు అనుకుంటాడు, ఓ నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ లో డివోటీ అవుతావా? సరే పో, నీకు మళ్ళీ జన్మిస్తున్నారు. అగైన్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ద మదర్స్ వూమ్. 9th month అయిపోయింది. మళ్ళీ మా చిట్టి మా కన్నే బయటికి రాగానే మళ్ళీ ఓకే కృష్ణ గయా, హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర గయా, భాగవతం గయా. అగైన్ ఏ ఫర్ యాపిల్, బి ఫర్ బాల్, కంటిన్యూయింగ్. నా ఇల్లు, నా పిల్లలు, నా చుట్టాలు, నా భార్య, నా ఆస్తి, నా 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 నా. దిస్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ. అగైన్ యు ఆర్ క్రిమేటెడ్. కృష్ణ, వన్ మోర్ ఛాన్స్ యూ గివ్ మీ. ఇలా మనం all of us have been telling God so many times, give me one more chance, give me one more chance, give me one more chance. And he's such a nice person. He's giving chance again and again and again. He knows that we are fooling him, but he still wants you to pass the exam. He's again telling, okay, right, you have cheated me 100 times. That's okay. Maybe ఇప్పుడన్నా మారతాడేమో ఇడు, మళ్ళీ జన్మిస్తాను. మనం ఏమంటాం? కృష్ణ, I am consistent in breaking my promise. ఈ జన్మలో కూడా నాకు నువ్వు వద్దు. ఈ జన్మలో కూడా నాకు నా సంసారం కావాలి, నా ధనం కావాలి, నా డబ్బులు కావాలి, నా పిల్లలు కావాలి, నాకు నువ్వు వద్దు. అండ్ అగైన్ విల్ టెల్ కృష్ణ, నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ ప్లీజ్, వన్ మోర్ ఛాన్స్. ఆయన సార్ నిజమేనా? ఇమ్మంటావు మళ్ళీ బర్త్? సరే పో, చావు. దిస్ ఈస్ కంటిన్యూయింగ్. యు నో వాట్ ఈస్ ద సైజ్ ఆఫ్ ద సోల్? What is the size of the soul? ఈ సైజ్ అమ్మా, అంగుష్టం. అంగుష్టం అంటే కనపడాలి కదా మరి. బట్ సోల్ కనపడదు. ఎందుకు కనపడదు? You know what is the size of the soul? I don't have a hair to talk about it properly. One hair slice you take into, make that into 1,000 parts and take one part of it, make again 1,000 parts. That is the size of the soul. 1/10,000 of the tip of the hair. హెయిర్, ఒక్క హెయిర్ యొక్క చివరి మొన, దాంట్లో 10,000 ఒక భాగం. దట్ మీన్స్ ఈవెన్ కాంపౌండ్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ లో కూడా కనపడదు. దట్స్ వై యూ కెనాట్ సీ ద సోల్ కమింగ్ అవుట్. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ రిటన్ ఇన్ అవర్ Upanishads. Upanishads have explained, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam explained the size of the soul, 1/10,000 of the tip of the hair. And can you even imagine what is a tip of the hair? You cannot even see with your physical eye. The moment that little piece is going out from the body lo una Chaitanya mottam point. Right.
So, can the good and the past
Yes.
experiences to the next?
Yes, we will talk about that in next 1 minute. Right. Actually, the nature of the soul is Sat Chit Ananda. ఈ వర్డ్ విన్నారు కదండి మీరు, సచ్చిదానంద. మనం భగవంతుడు ఎప్పుడు సచ్చిదానంద విగ్రహ అట్లా అనుకుంటాం, సచ్చిదానంద విగ్రహం అవన్నీ అంటూ ఉంటాం. హరే కృష్ణ. దట్ వన్ అది సపోర్ట్ కి వెళ్ళే రకాయజీ. సో సత్ చిత్ ఆనంద. సత్ మీన్స్ eternal, always, which is there. Chit means knowledgeable. Ananda means happy. Soul is Satchit Ananda. But our body is Asat, Achit, Nirananda. Asat means temporary, 90 years. Achit means there is no knowledge. Nirananda means always Badal. Anybody happy here, everywhere, all the time? Eppudu Badale. So body means always ఏడిపే. కూరలో ఉప్పు ఎక్కువైనా ఏడిపే, కూరలో ఉప్పు తక్కువైనా ఏడిపే. రైట్? మన బాడీ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ క్రైమ్. బట్ ద సోల్ ఈజ్ సచ్చిత్ ఆనంద, విచ్ ఈస్ ద సేమ్ నేచర్ లైక్ గాడ్. గాడ్ ఈజ్ సచ్చిదానంద. Soul is Sachidananda, but body is exactly opposite. Then why? Then we need to get this question. Then why is this body becoming Nirananda? Such a happy thing. Why is it becoming sad? Soul is supposed to be always happy, unaffected. Then why is it coming? We are coming into the topic. Now, the best example to understand this, there is a raindrop. Is the raindrop pure? That raindrop is falling in muddy water. What is happening? Can you identify that clean raindrop? It is already in that muddy water. It has taken the nature of the muddy water. అర్థమైందండి? వర్షం నీరు బురదలో పడితే అది కూడా వర్షం నీరు కూడా బురద అయిపోయింది. సో దిస్ వరల్డ్ ఇస్ టెంపరరీ. ద పర్మనెంట్ థింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ టేకింగ్ బర్త్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో బికమింగ్ లైక్ టెంపరరీ. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఐడెంటిఫైయింగ్ విత్ దిస్ బాడీ. మా శరీరం కూడా బురదలాగా అయిపోయింది. ఇఫ్ ద సేమ్ రెయిన్ డ్రాప్ is falling in another clean water, it will continue like that one. If the same raindrop muchappu cheppulo padindi anukondi, it will become a pearl. The same raindrop, it can become a pearl. It can become a muddy water. It can continue to be clean. It can become a pearl. So manam puttaka, you can become a horrible person. Again, identify with the body, punarati chananam punarati madam, like muddy water. Or you can stay clean. Try your best to be in Sattva-guna, or you can become a pearl. Pearl ante, you can become a devotee of Krishna. Sincere devotee of Krishna, you can become a pearl. So that body comes and depends upon our association. If it is associating with muddy water, it is also becoming mud. If it is associating with clean water, it is becoming clean. If it is associating with that one, mucham chipne antaru, what do you call it in English? Suddenly I forgot. Shell. Oyster shell. It is going to become a pearl. So if you are associating with the pure devotees, you will also become a devotee. So choice is ours in this life. Mana evartho undali. Right. Now, coming back to Pujan Mataji's question. What is getting carried away? What is staying here? We all understood the body is staying here. Right? Body is staying, when it's gone. Staying here means it is decaying and all. But the soul is gone already. It is already packed the bags and moving into another body. So let us discuss and understand about gross body, subtle body. English, Telugulo or Sanskrit lo, Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram. Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram. Or gross body, subtle body. What is gross body? Our body is the gross body, which is made up of Panchabhutas. Earth, water, fire, ether and all. This is made of gross. And we all know the nature of gross body now. We understood that it is temporary. And it is subject to change. Our body will become changing. And it is temporary. That is the nature of the gross body. Right. Of course, there are so many scientific details. I'm not going to the prana, apana, vayu and all and kind of things. I just want to focus on important things. There is subtle body, sukshma sarira. Subtle body has three sub-elements: mind, intelligence, ego. Mind, intelligence, ego. Manasu, buddhi, ahankara. So, when the gross body dies, the soul is carrying the subtle body from one life to another life. Manasu, buddhi, ahankara. Mind, intelligence, ego. Mind means, we already discussed, it is a storehouse of unfulfilled desires plus so many experiences, theoretical experiences. That's why that gets carried from one life to the another life. Intelligence, your brain. Whatever you understood, whatever you have read Bhagavad Gita half, you have understood, or you did not even read at all. Whatever is your intelligence, discrimination power, all those things get carried away. Third one is ego. Ego means, I am this body. Ego means, I am this body. Identifying ourselves with this body. These three things are continuing life after life after life. అర్థమైందండి? మనసు, బుద్ధి, అహంకారం. సోల్ ఏం చేస్తుంటే సూట్ కేసు 32 కిలోల సూట్ కేసు సర్దుకొని మనసు, బుద్ధి, అహంకారం పెట్టుకొని నెక్స్ట్ జన్మకి వెళ్ళిపోతాం. సో దట్స్ వై యు సీ why are some kids very cranky? Why are some kids very aggressive? Why are some kids very calm? At the small age, why I am saying kids is small age only. Why are some kids so cunning and cruel? Why are some kids very divine? I'm not talking about old age, I'm talking about kids only. Because they are bringing from their past life. Don't look at Prashadam. We have to discuss so much. So there is so much coming from the past life. Those past life memories, those past life, everything are still impacting us. That's why we are carrying from our past life all our impressions. And when we discuss in karma philosophy, we'll also discuss sometimes two enemies are born in the same house as brothers. And they will continue fighting on the property dispute in this life also because they are bringing enmity from the past life. పాత జన్మ శత్రుత్వం ఇంకా కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది. అందుకనే ఆస్తి గొడవలు, ఏదో రూపంగా గొడవలు. బికాస్ యు ఆర్ బ్రింగింగ్ ఎనిమిటీ. You love your family so much. You are born again in that family. I think we should have two gunmen, sir. Maybe front kuda pettalemo, sir. Front also we should put few of them. Yes. So manasu, buddhi, ahankaram. Manasu, anni korikalatoti we are traveling. We are traveling with so many desires. Buddhi with the discrimination. Whatever you understood from, why are some kids reciting Bhagavad Gita slokas at the age of 1 or 2? Some kids are reciting Vishnu Sahasram at the age of 1. Recently, I got one video. I'll forward to you. 9-year-old girl. What a clarity she has on Bhagavad Gita and life. She is answering all the questions. 9-year-old girl. Ekkadi nunchi ochindi? Meer chusaru kada madi? Ekkadi nunchi ochindi alochana? Coming from the past life. Bhagavad Gita Krishna 2.40 is telling, Neha Vikrama Nasosti Pratyabhayo na vidyate Salpamapyasya dharmasya Trayato Mahato Bhayat. He is telling that in this path there is no waste. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya Trayato Mahato Bhayat. Yanta konta sadhana chesina sare, there is no worry, there is no fear. It will protect you in the next life. For example, in this life, somebody is a professor in the Harvard University. He has 17 gold medals. He has written 120 articles which are published everywhere. He has even got Nobel Prize. Next life, A for apple, B for ball. Everything is smashed to zero. But spiritual, you have read Bhagavad Gita so many times. You have done Hare Krishna Mahamantra at least 10,000 times. That is going to protect you in your next life. Let's say, for example, we are becoming a devotee. I have become trying to become a devotee at the age of 47, 48. Some of you are trying to become a devotee at a very young age. This will continue in the next life. Next life, you might become a devotee at the age of 5 or at 10 or 15. You don't need to wait until 50, 70. You will pick up chanting Bala at the age of 5. Not at 50, not at 70, not at 80. Not just 5 minutes before the death. యమరాజు వచ్చేస్తున్నాడు కాబట్టి గద 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 హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే 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 ఆ ప్లగ్ తీసేస్తున్నా హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే ప్లగ్ కట్ అయిపోయింది. సో నేహా విక్రమణ సో శ్రీ కృష్ణ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ ఈ మార్గంలో మీరు ఏం చేసినా ప్రభుజీ దిస్ లైఫ్ ఐ హావ్ 100 అపార్ట్మెంట్స్. యూ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ 0 ఇన్ యువర్ నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్. చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
మనకు జన్మ అంటూ ఉండదు అంటారు.
అంటే దానికి ఆ స్టేజ్ ఎదగాలి. శుద్ధ
Pure
నామం చేసి రేజ్కి రావాలి.
ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే కానీ రాలేదు.
అంటే ఇవాళ ఒక్క 10 నిమిషాలు నామం చేస్తే ఇంకా లైఫ్ లేదంటానికి లేదా? ఎప్పుడు పాసిబుల్? హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ప్లగ్ ఆపేశారు అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు దెర్ ఇస్ నో లైఫ్ అగైన్. 8.5 refer section 8.5. Right? So subtle body, can you give me that mic, Prabhu? I don't know what is going wrong. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Okay. So subtle body is traveling from one life to another life to another life to another life. So you are carrying your unfulfilled desires, you are carrying your experiences, you are carrying your ego that I am a body, you are carrying your intelligence. Going from next life to next life to next life to next life and all. Right? So gross body, ikkada dagdam అయిపోతుంది. Subtle body is continuing. Then what is moksha? What is liberation? What is going to the lotus feet of Krishna? Subtle body also is gone. అర్థమైందండి? సూక్ష్మ శరీరం కూడా దగ్ధం అయిపోవటం is called moksha. That means you are not carrying any feelings, any emotions, no desires. ఇంకా కోరికే లేదు, కోరికలు లేవు. Karma has become zero balance. And you understood that you are dasa dasanu dasa. నేను ఆ భగవంతుడి సేవకుడిని మాత్రమే. I am the eternal servant of Krishna. What is the purpose of life? Only to remember Krishna. Why are you living? Only to serve Krishna. If we come to this stage, then subtle body కూడా దగ్ధమైపోతుంది. Then that is called liberation, that is called moksha, that is called going to Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavana. Understood? అర్థమైందండి? Yeah, we discussed this mukti. Right. There are 3 stages. 8:57. I've not even crossed 60%. Okay, there are multiple stages of awakening. Jagrudaavastha. విన్నారండి? Jagrudaavastha, wakeful stage. Next, Swapnavastha, dream stage. Next, Sushupti, deep stage. There. So, right now we are all in Jagrudaavastha. Some of you are sleeping also. That is different. So right now we are Jagrudaavastha. Jagrudaavastha ante mind is active, soul is active, body is active. There are 3 elements, body, mind, soul. Okay? Body, mind, soul. Jagrudaavastha. Mind is active, body is active, soul is active. Next, Swapnavastha, dream stage. Body is not active. Body is lying like a log. You are sleeping, but mind is still active. You are getting dreams. You are thinking about next day morning, what is the breakfast? Something or the other mind is thinking next day morning, what should I do? This one, that one. Past experiences are coming in the mind. Soul is anyway active. If it is not active, that's it. Now the third stage, Sushupti Avastha. Sushupti Avastha is the deep stage where mind is sleeping, body is sleeping, even mind is also switched off. Mind is also not working. But that stage, Sushupti stage, even soul is active. That's why you are getting up in the morning. Even after Sushupti deep stage, if you are getting up in the morning, that means soul is active. So these are the 3 stages to understand body, mind, soul, whether they're active or not. So next, so soul is active all the time. 24/7 until Krishna decides to switch the plug. Your soul is active. Because your soul is active, your body is active, your mind is active. The moment soul is switched off, body, mind, anni aipoyi. Band. You understand? So what is the difference between soul and super soul? We'll discuss this and we'll move to the next topic actually for today. So what is the difference between soul and super soul? Soul is called Jivatma. Super soul is called Paramatma. Soul only understands this body. For example, my soul, I am born here. Next life, I am born there. The soul identifies with this body, understands what's happening in this body. But Paramatma understands every person. He understands the feelings of every human, every living being. Let me not say the word human being. Every living being. Paramatma is the conscious of all souls. That's why it's called super soul. మన సోల్ ఈ ఒక్క శరీరం గురించే తెలుసు. పరమాత్మకి అన్ని శరీరాల గురించి క్షుణ్ణంగా తెలుసు. మనకి ఈ లైఫ్ గురించే తెలుసు. పరమాత్మ నోస్ యువర్ పాస్ట్ మిలియన్ లైఫ్స్ ఆల్సో. హీ నోస్ యువర్ పాస్ట్ హౌ మెనీ లైఫ్స్. వీడు త్రేతాయుగం నుంచి ఇక్కడే చచ్చాడు. వీడు ఇక్కడి నుంచి కదలడు. ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా విసుగు వచ్చింది తప్ప, చెప్పి నోరు నొప్పి వచ్చింది తప్ప, వీడు మాత్రం మాల చేయడు, వీడు మాత్రం భగవద్గీత ముట్టుకోడు అని కృష్ణుడు అనుకుంటూ ఉంటాడు. మళ్ళీ లైఫ్ ఇస్తూ ఉంటాడు పాప ఆయన. సోల్ ఇస్ అణు. Very, 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 very small. What is the size of the soul? 1/10,000 of the tip of the hair. And what is Paramatma? He is Vibhu. He is everywhere, omniscient, omnipresent. He is there everywhere. ఈ సమస్త భూమండలంలో అణువణువున ఆయన భగవంతుడు ఉన్నాడు. Soul is cognizant of one's body. Krishna is cognizant of all the living beings. He is the one deciding the life of even a small ant which is crawling somewhere here. He is deciding, where are you getting your food? What is your next life? When will you be promoted to human life? He is deciding everything. He knows everything. He is cognizant of past, present, future. Okay. Soul is Dasa, eternal servant of the Krishna, of the Paramatma. And God is eternally a master. There are some philosophies in the market which says, you are also a God, you don't know that one. విన్నారండి? మీరు కూడా భగవంతుడే, మీకు ఇప్పుడు తెలియదు. మీరు తెలుసుకున్న రోజు మీరే భగవంతుడు. There are some philosophies in the market which is wrong. A soul can always be a soul. Soul can be never become a super soul. మనం భగవంతుడు ఎప్పటికీ అవలేం. We can go to Bhagavan. We can go to Goloka Brindavana, be with him. But soul is a soul. ఎందుకంటే సోల్కి డెత్ లేదండి. చనిపోయాక మనం అంటారు మోక్షం అంటే ఏంటంటే సోల్ కూడా చచ్చిపోతుంది అంటారు. తప్పు. There is no death to the soul. Even in the after liberated stage, soul is still existing. It is there permanently. So long as Bhagavan is there, soul is there. Whether the soul is in this material world or spiritual world is the only question. Ikkada unda, akkada unda. But soul is always there. Soul ki chavu ledu. Some people say soul's death is moksha. No. The death of subtle body is moksha, but not soul. Soul is najayate, muriyate va kadachin. Soul eppadiki untundi. Right. So we can never become God. God is God. God does not become God. Nobody has made God as God. God is always God. And we are always a soul. Dasa dasa gopi padakamalayur. Gopi bhartru padakamalayur. Dasa 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 anu dasa. We are always eternal servant of the God. That is what we need to remember. Servant anagana manaki ego vastudi. Nenu servant enti. We get ego. Generally, servant on a word, we cannot use that one. For us, servant means servant maid who is doing to our house and cleaning utensils. Servant means one who is serving. If you are serving God, you are his servant. We might be vice president, but we are serving our CEO. Global vice president, but we are still a servant in that company. You have a bigger role, but you are still serving your investors. You are serving your master, your proprietor, you are serving. So our role is always a servant. The choice is, whom do you want to serve? Do you want to serve your family all the time? Do you want to serve always your senses? నోరు, ముక్కు, కన్ను, చెవులు వాటి చుట్టే పరిగెడుతూ ఉంటామా? ఎంతసేపు మీ కుటుంబానికే సర్వ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారా? శాశ్వతమైన భగవంతుడికి కూడా సర్వ్ చేద్దామా? అర్థమైందా ప్రభు? ప్రభు సంసారం వదిలేయమంటారా? That is not the intention. Krishna is not telling immediate గా రఘునందన్ ప్రభు దగ్గర చాంటింగ్ వల్ల ఒక సాఫ్రాన్ బట్టలు తీసుకొని ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా గో టు ఈజ్ మై ట్రిప్, బై ట్రికెట్ టు హిమాలయాస్. కృష్ణుడు ఎక్కడ చెప్పలేదండి. మీ సంసార బాధ్యతను నిర్వర్తిస్తూ డూ యువర్ డ్యూటీ, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ హోల్డ్ ద లోటస్ ఫీట్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్డ్. కృష్ణ has given 2 hands. one for family, one for holding his lotus feet. రెండు చేసుకుంటే వెళ్ళాలి. But you have to have balance. 24/7 family is also not going to help, because this family is also temporary. My wife, my wife, my wife. How long? My husband, my daughter, my children, my. Ennalandi? All these relations are with this body only, right? The moment this body is switched off, all these relations are cut. If you have too much intense relationships, you will continue that relationship in the next life also. A husband and wife who love so much and so much and so much, God says that next life they will be swapped. Husband will become wife, wife will become husband. They will continue. Karma philosophy says that they will continue like that one. So, family is important, but that is not everything. Money is important, that is not everything. Job is important, that is not everything. Possessions are important, but they are not everything. You can be 1,000 crores Malik, but you can still be detached in your mind. అర్థమైందండి? బోళంత ఆస్తి ఉండొచ్చు మీకు, but you can be still detached because you are not greedy to make it double. Understand? Hare Krishna. So what is spiritual realization? What is self-realization? Self-realization means knowing that I am this soul is the foundation to self-realization. What is the name of our course? SSR we say, right? Science of Self-Realization. Atma Sakshatkara class. These are all, we are trying to understand we are soul. That is the foundation. Right? To understand Krishna is the master. To understand God is everything. To understand we are a soul. To understand we are his eternal servant. To understand that one of the important piece of life is to serve the God means self-realization. ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం అంటే మన తల చుట్టూ ఒక విగ్రహం వెనకాల ఒక వెలుగు రావటం కాదండి. మనకి చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి గురువు ఆర్ సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజ్డ్ గురువు మీన్స్ విల్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ హ్యాలో అంటారు కదా. వి సీ పిక్చర్స్ అరౌండ్ గ్రేట్ పీపుల్. నన్ ఆఫ్ అస్ విల్ గెట్ దట్ హ్యాలో రాకపోయినా వీ కెన్ బి సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజ్డ్. సో వాట్ డస్ సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజేషన్ మీన్స్? knowing that we are a soul, knowing that we are an eternal servant of the Lord, and understanding who is the Lord, and serving the Lord. These four means self-realization. Can we repeat this? Knowing that we are a soul, right? One, I am a soul. That is the first part of self-realization. Let us all say, I am a soul. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Krishna is my master. My life's journey is to serve Krishna. If we understand these four things, if we remember these four things, if we continue to keep these four things, we are self-realized. హిమాలయాలకు వెళ్ళక్కర్లేదండి, సన్యాసం తీసుకోక్కర్లేదండి. ఈ 4 అర్థమైతే మనకి ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం అయిపోయినట్టే. Is it logical? You feel it is logical? So, savai punsan paro dharma yato bhaktir adokshaje ahaituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Prabhu, pass on, Prabhu. I want few more people to recite. Who is ready to recite this sloka? You want to recite? Okay, I will say once again, then you can repeat. Okay, savai pumsan paro dharma yato bhaktir adokshaje ahaituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Mataji, please tell. Chappandi. Meer chappandi, everybody will repeat. It was not clear? Okay. Very small font. Okay. Savai pumsan paro dharma yato bhaktir adokshaje ahetuki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Savai pumsan paro dharma यतो भक्तिरधोक्षजे अहैतुकी अप्रतिहता ययात्मा सुप्रसीदति स वै पुंसान् परो धर्म यतो भक्तिरधोक्षजे अहैतुकी अप्रतिहता ययात्मा सुप्रसीदति. So the meaning of this sloka is, we all know what is our dharma, right? We discussed in almost first to second session. What is our dharma? Patni dharma, Bharta dharma, Ujjoga dharma, Vyapara dharma, Tandri dharma, Talli dharma, citizen dharma. There are so many dharmas we are all keeping, right? And we are trying to do our best to keep up that dharma. But what is paro dharma? It is beyond all these things. Beyond all this bhautikavana dharma, beyond all this material dharma is paro dharma. What is that paro dharma? Savai pumsam paro dharma. He paro dharma, for whom all it is applicable? Savai pumsam, for every living being. It is not that for only people. For everybody, it is applicable. Yato bhaktir adokshaje. What is the dharma? Doing bhakti to adokshaja. Who is adokshaja? Krishna. Bhagavantudi మీద bhakti cheyatam is the paro dharma. Doing bhakti towards Krishna is the paro dharma. For everyone. And what is that nature of the bhakti? Ahaituki apratihata. What is ahaituki? Without expecting anything in return. Korika lekunda, nishkamanga, apratihata, every day, not only on Sunday morning 7 to 9. Not on Ekadasi, not on Janmaniko Sivaratri. Eppudu, all the time, remembering Krishna, serving Krishna, whatever work you are doing, remembering God, keeping that connection with the God, always switching the light on. ఆ లైట్ ఎప్పుడు ఆన్లోనే ఉండాలి. Then yayatma suprasidati. Suprasidati means your heart will be fulfilled. You will feel contented. కష్టాలు వచ్చినా ప్రశాంతంగా ఉంటారు. If you are well connected with Krishna, even though you are in midst of so many problems, you are still calm. You are composed. Your heart is fulfilled. Veda Vyasa is telling. I am not telling. Who told to Veda Vyasa? Narada Muni told to Veda Vyasa. Narada Muni is one of the biggest devotee of Bhagavan. 24/7 ఆయన పని ఏంటి? నారాయణ. మన సినిమాస్ have put Narada as a cheap person. కలహ భోజన, గొడవలు పెడతాడు. Our movies have made Narada as a cheap character. Narada is the one who has direct connection to God. He can go from one world to another world like you are going from Hyderabad to Secunderabad. He can go from one place to another place. Wherever he wants, he can go. And he has made so many devotees. Dhruva Maharaj. So many people. He has converted them into pure devotees. అటువంటి గొప్ప వ్యక్తి ఆయన. వేదవ్యాసుడికి చతుశ్లోకి భాగవతం చెప్తే, then he made that into 18,000 slokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that Bhagavatam is telling, Savai Pumsam Paro Dharma, Yato Bhaktir Adokshaje, Ahetuki Apratihata, Yayatma Suprasidati. ఎవరైతే భగవంతుడి మీద భక్తి, ప్రేమ డెవలప్ చేసుకుంటారో, ఆ భక్తి అనేది ఎలా ఉండాలి? కోరిక లేకుండా ఎప్పుడు ఉంటే దాన్ని పరోధర్మం అంటారు. అప్పుడు మీ ఆత్మకు శాంతి చేకూరుతుంది. మీ మనస్సు ప్రశాంతం అవుతుంది. ఎటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో అన్నా you move on and calm going on. So this is the essence of all the scriptures. This is the essence. చెరుకు రసం పిప్పి చేస్తే స్వీట్ రసం వస్తుంది చూసారా? అలా this is the essence of all the scriptures. Savai Pumsam Parota. Hare Krishna. So I'll stop here. We'll talk another topic. Any questions so far?
Can they be shifted from body to body or new souls will be created?
Can happen. There are unlimited souls, and you cannot even imagine the number of souls.
Besides the body, I mean, soul gets shifted from other birth.
Based on our karma, Krishna is deciding what should be our next body.
Features and everything.
Everything. Everything is decided based on our karma, kind of a thing. Mantra.
Very logical. Like only in India we know about Gita and Krishna as a
Please give that mic. Yeah. Only in India we know about God. Okay.
In Kali Yuga, like only way to connect to God is connecting to Krishna and all.
Yeah.
So if we think logically, only India we know about God. Even here we have many other gods and all.
Understood.
But like is Krishna in showing partiality because many of the other people who are in other worlds, they don't even know about Krishna. Like are they wasting their whole life or I mean
Beautiful question. Thank you. There are multiple answers to this one. Right now, there are more number of devotees in Russia than India. First answer. I know, I'll give you answer. I'm just telling you. Right now, there are more number of Krishna devotees in Russia than in India. Okay. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am not partial to anyone. I am not partial to anyone, but my devotees, I favor them. So he has given equal material facilities to everyone. But the important aspect to know is the most pious people are born in India. But we don't understand that. This is a Punya book. So the most pious people are given birth in this part of the world, Veda Bhumi, Karma Bhumi. This is very, very pious. If you are extremely enjoying all the life, next life, Krishna will put you so far from India. So that because your only life is to enjoy. What is the general characteristic of the Western world? Partying, drinking, illicit sex, enjoying all the time. That is what, don't think about future. Enjoying is the nature of the general Western world. So Shastra says that, and what I've read and the explanation is, if you are also behaving like that, you will be born 1,000,000 kilometers away from India in the next life. Any place you are born. So then there is no Krishna. You are so far from Krishna. You cannot even connect to Krishna. It is our choice. Where are we born? Earlier I was thinking it is Krishna's choice. No, it is our choice. Where are we born? In which body we are born? Understood, Mataji? But Krishna's devotees are so magnanimous. Srila Prabhupada went to US. He went to US and he made drug addicts as sannyasis. He told them the purpose of life. There were people who are drinking drugs. They were sleeping on the steps always in high. Srila Prabhupada said, I can make you more high. Come. And he has given Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to them and he made them dance. There are some rock stars. He said, come dance for Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Who is the father of Jahnavi Williams? Jahnavi Harrison Mataji? John Harrison. George Harrison, sorry. George Harrison is the famous musician at that time in New York. He has become Krishna devotee. And immediately Srila Prabhupada said, don't stop your music. Go to every place, give live concerts, but also make everybody dance for Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And he made the entire world. He has made 108 temples in all over the world. And he made even in Siberia, which is one of the coldest place today, 3:30, 4:15, Govindam Adi Purusham. There is Mangalarti there at 4 o'clock in a coldest place, -37, -44 degrees in the night. Even in winter, 3:30, 4 o'clock, there is Mangalarti happen in Siberia. This is the kindness of the devotees. They are going to every place and preach about mantra. There are so many foreigners who are reading Bhagavad Gita. There is one sannyasi who was a garbage picking up man. Yes, he saw a Bhagavad Gita in garbage. He read that book. Now today he is a sannyasi. Any more questions? Please continue to ask.
There are in fixed number of souls and they are carried forward from Treta Yuga. Something it is making sense because because of karma, souls are getting free.
Migrating from one to another. Yeah.
And moves are stated in what is the original, I mean, origin of the end number of souls, I mean, why he created this.
Yeah.
end
You want to answer?
Yeah.
Please.
Just to answer, Madani. So they are like Krishna says, there are no finite souls. First of all, it's like there are no in number of souls. Souls are infinite and they are ever existing. Like Krishna says, like they are ever existing. And also to answer the question about people from other regions or other countries who don't know about Krishna. And Krishna says it's not just only Krishna name. So God, every religion like Christianity or Islam, they have God in different name. So even if you chant that name, you are good. So it's not just Krishna name. As long as we are referring to Supreme Lord. And Christianity says Jesus Christ is Son of God. They never say Jesus is a God. So they are referring to some Supreme Person. And Islam also they say Allah means he is Supreme Lord. And Prophet Muhammad is called a servant of God. So they are also, even if they are purely worshipping Allah or Father of Christ, they are also go to Krishna. So nowhere like they are objected like a person cannot reach God if they are not born in that case.
So La ilaha illallah Muhammadullah Rasulullah. Kalma, they did not say that kalma, they short them, right? Some people. Kalma is La ilaha illallah Muhammadullah Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah means there is no one higher than Allah. There is no one supreme that Allah. Allah is everything. Muhammadullah Rasulullah is Muhammad is a messenger of God. Muhammad is a servant of God. And our duty is to follow the Muhammad towards the Allah. That is the meaning of the kalma. Now nobody will kill us. Next time if somebody comes us, we can all recite this kalma. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That is what they are also telling. But you have to be a true Christian. You have to be a true Muslim. And continue your path and get connected to the God. God is coming up in different places in different forms, and his consciousness is also very different. For example, the people who are in deserts some hundreds and thousands of years ago, their consciousness is so low. For example, there are nomads living in Amazon forest. You cannot go and sit with them and say, Savai Pumsan Paro Dharma. They will fry and eat you in 5 minutes. The consciousness of different people is different. So Krishna has released different levels of consciousness. We are all eligible for advanced studies. People who are born in India, our consciousness is very high. We are eligible for advanced studies. That's why Krishna has given Bhagavatam here. Have you seen any of Krishna's avatars taken birth in Russia or America, Dubai, Iceland, Greenland, Norway? All the avatars happened in India only, because this is the Karma Bhumi, Veda Bhumi. Krishna loves this place. I'll tell one story in 30 seconds and we'll go to the important topic. I don't know if I said this one. I was living in Austria in Vienna for 7 years. I was working for the UN at that time. So I was connected to the Radha Govinda Mandir there. There is one Sannyasi Maharaj who is a Christian father before. He was a church father before. He got connected to Krishna consciousness. He came to Vrindavana. He took Diksha and he went to Austria and he's built a small temple, and he wanted to develop the temple and give this knowledge, Vedic knowledge, to all the local people there. He has translated things into German. And he was doing, bhajans are translated into German. He was doing all that kind of a seva. So when we moved there and somebody told there is a Radha Govinda Mandir and natural attraction is nice prasadam. So I thought, let me go and eat nice prasadam. Some Sunday evening I went there. So I started going there. Slowly I developed some relation with the Maharaj. His name is Muni Maharaj. And his Sishya, his name is Bhakti Sundara Sadhu Maharaj. He was a brahmachari there. He took a sannyasa there. And he's my age, 52 years old. And he took sannyasa almost 3-4 years back, and he became brahmachari 12 years back. Ayaniki Teliyan Shastram ledandi. He knows maybe 5,000 slokas in Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? So is that, and that person said, I told him, where are you from? He said, I'm from India. Immediately was so happy. He said, can I touch your feet? Sannyasi Maharaj said, can I touch your feet? I had tears in my eyes. What are you telling Maharaj? He said, you are born in India. We are Mlechas. We are born in Austria. మీరు ఇండియాలో పుట్టారండి, మీరు చేసుకున్న అదృష్టం ఇండియాలో పుడతాం, మేము లేచున్నాం వేరే దేశంలో పుట్టాం. కృష్ణుడు మమ్మల్ని 1000 కిలోమీటర్ల దూరంలో పాడేశాడు. నేను బృందావనం రావాలంటే నాకు వీసా కావాలి, టికెట్ కావాలి, ఒక $2,000-3,000 కావాలి. మీకు బృందావనం కావాలంటే వెళ్ళాలంటే $500 టికెట్ ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళు రాత్రి ట్రైన్ ఎక్కితే రేపు పొద్దున కల్లా యు ఆర్ ఇన్ బృందావన్. He said you can go to Vrindavan in 500 rupees ticket. For me, I need $5,000 to come here. Puri is right next to you. Mathura is right next to you. You are all born in India. You are such a pious soul. From that day, na manas maripoyindi. That was 8-9 years, but almost 10 years back. I think even more. 2011, 2009 to 2015, I was in Austria. I was there for 15 years in Europe. So that changed our life. He said, you are pious to be born in India. Appudu varaku I was thinking India means corruption, India means gandagi, India means dust, India means this gutters, flowing water out of gutters. I was seeing India like this only. He made me, he has given me a Shastra Chakshu. He said, this is not how you see India. India is Veda Bhumi, India is Karma Bhumi. There are so many problems, but see what is the core thing here. He asked me, where is Krishna taken birth in all his avatars? And this is what has happened now, but I'll tell a little bit before. Parikshit Maharaj was the emperor of the entire world. He was the emperor of the entire world. Prapancham Mottaniki was the king. And coming back to your other question, Mataji, it is not, the number of souls are infinite. Infinite is also a number. But for example, if I ask you, how many leaves are there in this entire Gautami Enclave garden, what will you say? Infinite. But they might be maybe 20 million. But you'll say infinite. So like that, souls are also infinite. Humans itself are so many. You can imagine all the living beings. 84 lakhs of human beings, 84 lakhs of species into multiplied by each one multiplied. Let's say Doma, mosquito is one. Dantlo so many species and each one has millions and millions and millions are there. And there are so many microorganisms which they are living, which we cannot see in our eyes. So it is unimaginable to understand what is the number. Why did he create? We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that next week. Interesting question.
Simple answer is like Krishna wants to enjoy relationship. Each living entity, soul, he has unique relationship. That relationship cannot be replaced by anybody else. Like Krishna has unique relationship with you, very unique relationship with Mataji, Prabhuji, everybody. So that much unique relationship he can have to enjoy that relationship.
So, having fun by creating and
Yeah. It might appear like that, Mataji, but it is not really like that. It's basically, actually this world is for a correction. He wanted us to be corrected and purified, but we are having fun here. He did not send us to party and enjoy and accumulate and stay here forever. He wanted us to come back, but we chose not to go back. We'll discuss more. Yeah. He says, come and enjoy with me. We are saying we want to enjoy without you, Krishna. I don't want you. Mano aneka janmallo nuvu naaku oddu ani we have declared. అనేక జన్మల్లో కృష్ణ నాకు నువ్వు అవసరం లేదు అన్నావు. అలా ఎన్ని జన్మల నుంచి అన్నావో అన్ని జన్మలు మనం ఎత్తుతూనే ఉన్నాం. ఏ జన్మలో కృష్ణ నాకు నువ్వు కావాలి, ఐ వాంట్ యూ, విచ్ ఎవర్ లైఫ్ యూ సే కృష్ణ ఐ వాంట్ యూ అండ్ యూ వర్క్ టువర్డ్స్ ఇట్, దెర్ ఇస్ నో మోర్ లైఫ్. దెర్ ఇస్ నో మోర్ లైఫ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్. వైకుంఠ మీన్స్ ఎ ప్లేస్ వేర్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో కుంఠ, నో కష్టాలు, నో యాంగర్, no greed, no envy, no lust, no hunger, no thirst. What is there? Serving Krishna. Only thing is there, serving Krishna, serving Bhagavan is the only activity happening there. And here what is happening? Serving senses, serving family, serving boss, serving even maid. It will happen. It is a matter of practice and continuously trying. There is no definite that if you do this, because in a material world, I'll say every day you walk for 40 minutes, these many kilos you can lose. If you do like this, everything is very linear in the material world, everything is very linear. Idi cheste adostudi. Can in the spiritual world, it is not linear. Krishna sees our endeavor and he might do anything. He might say, you have done 1,000 rounds, that's enough for me, come pack your bags and come. You have done 10,000 rounds, but your mind did not change. Inka akkade savu. Inka nee manasu marchukoni ra. Krishna's decision. But our duty is to keep the goal in mind and continuing our service. So long as this body is there, continue our service towards Krishna. Continue chanting. Continue Srimad Bhagavatam. Continue to stay in the association of good devotees. That is our minimum duty. End result, he will take care. Because he said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja, Aham Sa Sarva Papetyo Moksha Isyami Masucha. It is my duty to burn Sarva all your karma. For example, there is let's say there's a big godown of cotton. That one has got 1 million tons of cotton. How long will it take to burn the entire cotton if one fire is ignited? It doesn't need 5 years kada, to burn that one. That even though there is a 10 million tons of cotton, if the fire spark comes, maybe it will finish off in 4 minutes. You never know. So Krishna is telling, even though you are bringing karma from aneka janmalu, laksha janmalu, koti janmalu teeskostuna, I can burn now in this life and take you away. That is what is the confidence he is giving. లేకపోతే మనకు నమ్మకం ఏంటి? మనకు నమ్మకం లేదు. ఇక్కడ బాగా నేను నామం చేస్తాను అయినా గ్యారంటీ ఏంటి నువ్వు నన్ను తీసుకెళ్తావు? మై డివోటీ నెవర్ పెరిషెస్. కృష్ణ ఇస్ టెలింగ్ ఇన్ భగవద్గీత. మై డివోటీ నెవర్ సఫర్స్. మై డివోటీ నెవర్ పెరిషెస్. తద్ధామ paramam guna. He will come to my world. He said it 10-15 times. Krishna permits, we'll discuss all 700 slokas here. If in future, if Krishna permits, we can discuss all 700 slokas, we'll understand more. Okay, Amma? Hare Krishna. So our duty is to continue serving.
ఈ ఆత్మ పరమాత్మ రెండు చెప్పారు కదా ప్రభుజీ. పరమాత్మ ముందు వెళ్ళిపోతుందా ఎలా ప్రభుజీ?
Paramatma will leave along with Atma. Immediately he will also vacate the body because Paramatma is there in every body along with Atma. That is an important point mere touch chesar. Why people say Krishna is so kind? Because he is as Paramatma, though he is in Goloka Brindavana as Bhagavan, he is in every soul. He is sitting next to them as Paramatma. Oka chima domagalo kuda Paramatma unnadu. Ayana decide అయినప్పుడు soul ఆయనతో పాటు వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. You are into another body, Paramatma again will be with you. He is constantly showing the direction, but we are not listening to him. మనందరం మనస్సాక్షి అంటాం, కాన్షియన్స్ అంటాం. ఏంటంటే what is that? It is nothing but the voice of God. But we are ignoring that one. తప్పు చేయొద్దు అని భగవంతుడు లోపల నుంచి చెప్తుంటాడు. నా ఇష్టం అని మనం చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. మంత్రం చెయ్యి అని లోపల నుంచి వస్తుంది. సీరియల్ నాకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని మనం డిసైడ్ అవుతాం. ఏకాదశి ఉపవాసం చెయ్యి మనసు చెప్తుంది. మా ఆవిడ గారెలు చేసింది, నాకు అది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఉపవాసం కన్నా అని మనం డిసైడ్ అవుతాం. Krishna is constantly guiding us from the heart towards the path of bhakti. He is giving opportunities at every stage of life. For example, some of you decide to stop coming to this satsang next week. He will give you one more opportunity. Again, he will connect you somewhere or the other. He will keep trying to connect you. No, connect avtava, avava, nee choice. Because soul is independent. Otherwise, we will all become like robots. You saw that Rajinikanth movie, Robo? Robo 1 and 2. How the robots behave. They are centrally controlled. Krishna, we will discuss this more in detail on a topic called Karma, Free Will, Destiny. There is an interesting topic coming up after 2 weeks. Karma, Free Will, Destiny. There we'll understand more. But to tell in 30 seconds, that one, Krishna has given us free will. ఆయన ఫ్రీ విల్ ఏమంటారు ప్రభు తెలుగులో? స్వేచ్ఛ. కృష్ణ హ్యాస్ గివెన్, మనకు స్వేచ్ఛ ఇచ్చాడు భగవంతుడు. నువ్వు నా వైపు తిరుగుతావా, నీ జన్మను వ్యర్థం చేసుకుంటావా, నీ ఇష్టం. డూ యూ వాంట్ టు టర్న్ టువర్డ్స్ మీ ఆర్ డూ యూ వాంట్ టు వేస్ట్ యువర్ లైఫ్ ఎంజాయింగ్ మెటీరియల్ థింగ్స్? ఇస్ ద చాయిస్ Krishna has given. ఏ జన్మలో మనం కృష్ణ నాకు ఇదొద్దు నువ్వే కావాలి అంటామో, ఇన్ దట్ లైఫ్ అవర్ స్పిరిచువల్ లైఫ్ స్టార్ట్స్ అండ్ విల్ మేక్ ప్రోగ్రెస్. అండర్స్టూడ్? హరే కృష్ణ. So we'll take more questions while having prasadam, because we have already crossed the time. I want to spend 10 minutes on an important topic. So we discussed a lot about seva, how to serve God. How do you serve God? How can you serve God? Okay. Meeta Soulsri, Bhagavantudi connect cheyadu is one service to God. What else we can do? How can you serve God? By showing our love to Krishna. What else you can do? Bhagavantudi seva ela cheyagalandi? Very good. Very good. What else? How can we serve God? Very beautiful. Sharing our knowledge with others. That is a way to serve God. What else? Everybody tell answers. There's no right answer or wrong answer. Please share your opinion. Following dharma. Very nice. Following scriptures. Scripture lo ela chepparo ala mana jeevitam nadupukotam is serving God. What else? Sindhu Mataji, మీ ఆన్సర్ ఏంటి? ఏంటమ్మా? Remembering him. భగవంతుడి గుర్తు చేసుకోవటం is సేవ. Doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra is serving God. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam is serving God. Offering Naivedya is serving God. Going to temple is serving God. Cleaning the temple is serving God. Pulling the Jagannath Radhayatra chariot is serving God. Doing decoration for the Radha is serving God. Preparing bhoga is serving God. Inviting your friends and family is serving God. Telling everybody, come pull the Radha is serving God. You participating that day is serving God. Serving prasadam after the Radhayatra is over is serving Krishna. Cleaning the place after that is serving Krishna. Sending 5 reminders to your friend, come is serving Krishna. Giving them an opportunity. Mataji, మీ పేరేంటమ్మా? Smriti. Very nice, Smriti. Remembrance. Smriti means remembrance. So Mataji is telling, giving others an opportunity to serve God is also serving Krishna. There are so many souls who don't want to listen to Bhagavad Gita. There are so many souls who doesn't want even to come to this class. There are so many souls who doesn't want to even come out. ఊరేగింపు ఏమంటారండి తెలుగులో? ఊరేగింపు కాదు, ఊరెరిగింపు. అంటే అయ్యా మీరు బయటికి రావట్లేదు, నేనే వస్తున్నాను, ఇప్పుడన్నా మీరు బయటకు వచ్చి చావండి. God is telling, you are not coming out. You are not. My temple is 100 meters here, but you are not coming because you don't have even 5 minutes time to my temple. But I want to come because I love you eternally. So నేను వస్తున్నాను. I am coming out once a year. ఈ ఒక్క రోజన్నా బయటకు వచ్చి చావు. At least this one day come out. See me in the Rath. Take my darshan. Jagannath. We will talk more about Jagannath on the day of Radhayatra. Jagannath eyes చూసారంటే పెద్దవి. అవునా? ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ సీయింగ్ గుడ్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీబడి. ఏ కొంచెం చేసినా ఇలా, వీడు అప్పుడెప్పుడో 136 జన్మల క్రితం హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం ఒక్కసారి అన్నాడు కదా. ప్రభు, we can close that, ప్రభు. Close it, ప్రభు. Sorry. Maybe we have to find out some indoor. Or we have to put this one here, maybe, ప్రభు. Let us see, next week we'll put inside. And then put it like this, so that everybody can see, so that less air. వీడెప్పుడో 130 జన్మల కింద ఒక్కసారి హరే కృష్ణ అన్నాడు, వీడికి మళ్ళీ అవకాశం ఇద్దాం. సో జగన్నాథ్ do not have eyelids because he's constantly looking at us. He's constantly seeing the good in us. Right? Jagannath Radhayatra importance is, when God is coming out, Shastra says, anybody who sees Jagannath on the Rath will not take birth again. మాతాజీ మీరు అడిగారు కదా ఇందాక, దానికి ఆన్సర్ ఇదొకటి. ఎవరైతే జగన్నాథుని రథం మీద నిండు మనసుతోటి ప్రేమతో చూసారో వాళ్ళకి జన్మ లేదన్న. ఇఫ్ యూ బిలీవ్, ఫెయిత్, భగవాన్ ఇస్ ఆల్ ఫెయిత్. దెర్ ఇస్ నో గాడ్ అంటే కృష్ణ విల్ సే yes, I am not there. అంటే కృష్ణ, you are not there. Okay, I am not there. Krishna, you are there. Yes, I am there. So if anybody sees Jagannath, so that's why Srila Prabhupada he took Jagannath Radayatra to the West. He realized that in the West, people are horrible, always drinking. We are now thinking about what is happening in 2025. When did Srila Prabhupada go to America, Prabhu? Which year?
1965.
1965, he went to America. At that time itself, his Guru Maharaj said, please go to America and preach and give Krishna consciousness to the people there because they are struggling souls. Guru ఎలా చూస్తారంటే తెలుసా అండి, మనందరినీ దీస్ గైస్ ఆర్ స్ట్రగ్లింగ్ సోల్స్, బద్ధ జీవులు. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఆనందంగా ఎంజాయ్మెంట్ లో మర్చిపోతున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ టెల్ యూ వెరీ సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. యువర్ చైల్డ్ 1 week బిఫోర్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ he is playing. మీకు ఏమనిపిస్తుంది? Your child is playing 1 week before final exams. What is your feeling? Arre, he is wasting his time. If he fails now in the exam, he has to study, he has to repeat this academic year again. Ayyo. There is one boy, 17-year-old boy, engineering entrance is coming up. Arre, if he works hard now, he gets into good engineering college, he gets into campus interview, his life is all set. Ayyo, he's wasting his life. Anpistunda manaki? Arre, chadukora. Nowadays, you cannot slap. Earlier days, my mother's hand used to come faster than her words. Right hand is much faster than her words. First, debba tagilaga maata vachedi ma ammagaru notle. First, padipoyedi. So maybe that's why I'm in a little proper direction.
Even Purilo Padanandi Miru, there are so many pandas who is going to cheat you.
Yes, they cheat.
Yeah.
They cheat.
Dhawan also.
They cheat. Because they are not understanding. దేవుడి దగ్గర కూర్చున్నారు అర్థం కావట్లా. Kaliyuga effect. They are not understanding. But we should not see all that one. We should see only Jagannath. We should see, because God is pure and there are pure devotees. But there are so many people who are cheating in the name of God. There are sannyasis. I mean, there are some fake gurus who are cheating God. Everybody is happening. Anyway, let's conclude. So, ela aithe that student who is like that, Krishna is also worried. Arre, he is wasting his life. He is wasting his life. So what Krishna is telling, sorry, no ravatledu kada, I am coming out. And Krishna doesn't even have eyelids. If he has eyelids, when he is putting his eyelids down, a okka second lo manni chodakpochemo. So his eyes are always open so that there is no way chance of missing him. He is seeing everybody coming there. So Srila Prabhupada did Jagannath Radayatra in the West to make them into devotees and to change their karma, and to change their direction. We want to change their direction. So that is what is happening. So we are continuing that. We are continuing that tradition, whatever started in America. Our intention of some of us is we want to give that opportunity to everybody. We are doing 35 Radayatras this year in different gated communities with only one intention. Give the chance of connecting to Krishna to everybody. అందరికీ భగవంతుడి చూసే అదృష్టం ఇవ్వాలి. అందరికీ భగవంతుడి ప్రసాదం ఇవ్వాలి. ఆ భగవంతుడి ప్రసాదం మనసు మారుస్తుంది. ఆ భగవంతుడి దర్శనం గతి మారుస్తుంది. With that one intention, Prabhupada started Jagannath Radayatra and we are following the tradition. We are trying to do Radayatra everywhere. Earlier Radayatra was happening only in ISKCON Abits. That side, that whole Chikkadapalli and all the way to Nampalli. Or it was happening in ISKCON Secunderabad. అండ్ అర్లీ మనందరం వెళ్తామంటే చిక్కడపల్లికి వెళ్ళమంటే ఇక్కడి నుంచి పక్క సందులోకి రామంటే కదలం మనం దేవుడి కోసం. సో నౌ వి థాట్ గాడ్ ఈస్ డిసైడెడ్ టు కమ్ టు యువర్ డోర్ స్టెప్. గౌతమ్ ఎన్క్లేవ్ లో దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ పీపుల్. ఐ వాంట్ టు సీ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్. కృష్ణ హెస్ డిసైడెడ్. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు సపోర్ట్? యూ ఫీల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అవర్ డ్యూటీ టు సపోర్ట్? యూ ఫీల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అవర్ సర్వీస్ టు సపోర్ట్? మనం సేవ చేద్దామండి. సేవ చేద్దామా? ఈ తలకాయ నొప్పి నాకెందుకు అనుకుందాం? Do you want to serve or do you want to think yes sir मेरा बस की बात नहीं है, नहीं होगा? సేవ చేద్దామండి. భగవంతుడికి సేవ చేద్దామా? Do you think Radayatra should happen here and all the residents of Gautami Enclave should take darshan and eat prasad and their life should change? Do you feel that? Do you feel strongly? If you feel strongly, say loudly Hari Bol. Okay, then let us do Radayatra here. So Raghunandan Prabhu has a desire and I am supporting him. We will do Radayatra in your Gautami Enclave colony. So we are doing in 35 places this year.
Also,
Yes. We are also doing in schools this year. we thought some of us are starting our journey towards God at very late. Why don't we give the opportunity for schools kids to start their life? So this year we are doing in 12 schools. If anybody of you are connected to any school, you know if they'll be benefited, connect to me. If you know a principal of a school, if you know a director of a school, tell me. We'll work with you to make Ratha Yatra happen in their school also. So that వాళ్ళ జీవితం కూడా LKG నుంచి they will start connecting to Krishna. They don't need to think about Krishna at the age of 85. Shankaracharya doesn't need to come about and say nahi nahi rakshati dukkuram karane. Understand? Right? So let us do Ratha Yatra. So I'm just starting the meeting. We'll have more meetings. I need many volunteers. We all need many volunteers. When is the Ratha Yatra, Prabhu? 29th June, Sunday, same time. We have chosen a leisure day so that it is not affecting any one of you. So all the lazy people also can come out. We'll support everybody, right? So I will post in the group that I need volunteers. If you ask me, this is not Ratha Yatra conducted by me or Raghunandana Prabhu. This is a Ratha Yatra conducted by this group. This group of Bhagavad Gita students who are coming every week. This group is trying to conduct a Ratha Yatra for the benefit of Gautami Enclave residents. My ఇంట్లో function జరుగుతుంటే you will come like a guest, right? But if you feel that my house is your house, what will you do? You don't sit in the hall. You go to kitchen, you cook, you serve. అంతేనండి? I've seen many Matajis, no? Relatives ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి కూడా కిచెన్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతారు. చక్క అందుకుంటారు, సర్వ్ చేసేస్తారు, అందరికి కాఫీలు ఇచ్చేస్తారు, టిఫిన్లు పెట్టేస్తారు, మళ్ళీ ప్లేట్లు తీసుకుని లోపల. They do everything because they feel it is my house. If you feel it is your festival, you support from start to end. Whatever way. Prabhuji, I'll support financially because we need some money for bringing Rath. Transport for the Rath. We need to have some flowers for the decoration. We wanted to serve prasadam to all the people. How many people do you think will come if we do this Ratha Yatra? What is your guess? Huh?
But Sri Ramanavami, it was around 1400 to
1408 we distribute.
Yeah, 1400 to 1500.
So it will be on the streets, so we
Yeah,
will
yeah.
distribute
From the
prasadam
neighboring
on the
colony
street.
also they used to come. From the neighboring colony also they used to
So how many people we can expect? 2000? Haribol. So how many people we can expect? At least 700?
Yeah, it's minimum.
At least 500? Huh? 200? చాలా తక్కువ మాతాజీ.
800 to the
మాతాజీ మీ పేరు? కళ్యాణి. ఎంతమందిని తీసుకొస్తారు మీరు జగన్నాథ స్వామి రథయాత్రకి? అదే మీ ప్రయత్నం ఎంతమందిని తీసుకొస్తారు మీరు? హరిబోల్ అయిపోయి. How many of us are here? We are around 40. If each person brings 20 people, we are 800. So what is your target?
1000.
You have to influence at least 20 people to come. This is a selfless desire. ఒప్పుకుంటారండి? There is no selfishness in this one. Is there a tinge of selfishness here? Are we inviting our family friends so that we get something in return? No. మన గురించి మనం చేసే ప్రేయర్స్ కన్నా పక్కన వాళ్ళ గురించి మనం చేసే ప్రేయర్స్ భగవంతుడు ఎక్కువ వింటాడని విన్నారా మీరు? When we pray for others, God will listen quickly because there is no selfishness. So next time you need something, ask your friend to pray for you. Tip, right? So we are all trying to do this selflessly. Sorry, I'm taking more time. Prasadam is waiting. I know you're all hungry. You might have got up early. We'll close in 5 minutes. So భగవంతుడికి we want to give opportunity to everybody. అందరూ భక్తి మార్గంలోకి రావాలి. And that day everybody who will come, there will be a lot of kirtan. We'll do a loud kirtan. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we'll do an amazing kirtan. I am inviting some Mridanga prayers. I am inviting some people who will do very nice kirtan. We'll do 2 hours of Ratha Yatra around in the entire colony and we'll do a lot of kirtan. Unknowingly, we'll do that day 10,000 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Just by participating and listening, each one of us will do 10,000 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, our mantra, this whole colony will listen. So many people, those who doesn't want to even come down also, at least that mantra will go into the ears. There are, in the Kali Yuga is unfortunate world, కింద రథం నడుస్తుందండి 4th floor నుంచి చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. కిందకు కూడా రారు. భగవంతుడు వచ్చాడు కిందకి రండి. ఈచ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఇన్ యువర్ అపార్ట్మెంట్స్ టెల్ పీపుల్ కమ్ డౌన్, కమ్ డౌన్, కుక్ సంథింగ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు మేక్ సంథింగ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ? ఈవెన్ దిస్ మచ్, ఈవెన్ 100 grams or kilo, whatever you want. How many of you want to cook for Krishna? Men cannot cook. Prabhuji, Mataji smiling. అమ్మయ్య, ఆయన చేతని ఈయనన్నా చేయించగలుగుతున్నాడు. నేను ఎప్పుడు ఈయన కిచెన్ లోకి తీసుకెళ్ళకపోయినా ఈయన పట్టుకెళ్ళాడు. మాతాజీ విల్ గివ్ మీ ఎ గిఫ్ట్. ఓకే ప్రభుజీ, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ కుకింగ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ? యూ విల్ పుల్ ద చారియట్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ కుకింగ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ? You will make some bhog, little 100 grams. You Mataji, you are making for some bhoga? Already shopping. Right. So there is some cost involved. Definitely anything we do, because if you are thinking about 1,000 people, if you want to offer full prasad, there is certain cost. But 1,000 people, if you offer some drona, right, there will be some cost. Or at least maybe we can discuss multiple opportunities. Maybe we can, at the end, we can have full prasadam for 100 people, like all of us who are working. We'll discuss the plan. So there is cost towards prasadam. There is cost towards ratham transport, because they have to bring it with a truck and all. There is some cost towards flower decoration. And if you need some external mic, speakers and also there is some cost. So I will request some financial donations from each one of you for whatever you can give. There is no force. There is no force. Whatever you can offer to Krishna, please bring. And I think there needs to be some committee formed in this group. Some volunteers need to come. And we need many volunteers. Everyone should be a volunteer. Somebody will coordinate only prasadam. Prabhuji, I will discuss with all the Matajis and we will make 56 items for the God. Chappan Bhog. 56 items chestam. Include Shankar Raja Prabhu. He is going to make one item. Prabhuji, me pair marchipen. Giridhar Prabhu, right? Giridhar Prabhu is also going to cook. Two Prabhujis will cook. Whoever will cook. Prabhuji, you are also cooking?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, Haribol. So, because cooking means we always think Matajis have to cook. No, Prabhujis can also cook for Krishna. Little. Don't worry, the taste, he will only suffer. Krishna will suffer. If it is very spicy or if it is too much salt also, he will say, I will eat this time, he will say. You made it with love, right? Even though it's spicy, I will eat. Even though it's with a lot of namak, I will eat. Krishna will eat, right? So some Matajis need to take responsibility for coordinating, making 56 items they can make. Some people will come forward in financial money collection, some in prasadam distribution, some in Radh route coordination. Prabhuji, Radham has to go like this, then has to go like this. Some people has to pull the Radh. Like that, there are different services. I request everybody here, take some or the other service. Don't think that I will come, pull and go. Evantarandi? Andaru ostara? Right? From today onwards, we need to advertise for Krishna. We are advertising Radha Yatra, but that is a seva. You send 10 reminders to people, that is a seva. Why are you doing? You are not doing for yourselves. You are not doing for fame and publicity. You want people to come and take darshan of Krishna. You will encourage your apartment people. Amma, meer kuda prasadam chesi తీసుకురండమ్మా. అమ్మ మీరు కూడా దర్శనానికి తప్పకుండా రండమ్మా. రథం మన ఇంటికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆరతి పడదామమ్మా. మీ చేత్తో ఏదో ఒక వెజిటబుల్ చేసి స్వామికి ఆఫర్ చేయండి అమ్మా. మీ చేత్తో ఒక ఫ్రూట్ తీసుకొచ్చి పెట్టండి అమ్మా. 500 మందికి ప్రసాదం సర్వ్ చేయాలి. మాతాజీ మీరు ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ పాటు అందరికీ పులిహార ఇంత కప్పులో వేసి ఇస్తారా అమ్మా? కిచిడి ఇస్తారా? Okay, 9 to 9:30 you will serve, 9:30 to 10 you will serve, 10 to 10:30 you will serve. There are different ways to coordinate. So from today until the Radha Yatra starts, we will all become full-time servants of Krishna. Full-time doesn't mean that you don't need to leave your jobs. Every day we'll think about it. We'll start working towards it. Promotion, money collection, planning, execution, doing some or the other seva. You feel we all should do this seva for Krishna? Because he is the one who has given Bhagavad Gita into our life. He is the one who arranged these classes. So we should do something for Jagannath. Thank you very much. Namaste Narasingaya. Namaste Narasingaya. Prala दलाददायिने हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षका शीलटङ्कालकालये इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा येतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा बाहिर्नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहमदि शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरेणका अद्भुत शृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल भक्त विघ्ननाशक नरसिंह भगवान की जय भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय वृंदावन धाम जी की जय मधुरा धाम की जय भूवैकुंठ पंडरी धाम की जय मायापुर धाम की जय श्री क्षेत्रपुरी धाम की जय गंगे माई की जय यमुने माई की जय तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की जय कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्रीमद् भगवत गीता की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय अखंड कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा की जय गौतम इनक्लेव रेसिडेंट्स की जय हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Thank you all. Sorry, I took a little longer time. I'm standing between you and your breakfast. Sorry for that one, because I wanted to discuss all the important topics. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Please accept Prashadam. Please.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Let's give a thanks to Satya Prabhuji and Mataji for coming every weekend and preparing for these classes with loud Hari Bol.